Oh, damn it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Adrian here from Major Mateo Drones. Holy crap. Uh, Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I actually fell asleep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I do apologize about that. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Adrian here from Major Mateo Drones. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Sorry, Paul. Mr. Wedge and Big. Oh my goodness, it's been a horrible freaking week at work with a whole bunch of problems, whole bunch of issues, whole bunch of breaking downs, some sorry ass fucking employees that just made the job so much fucking harder. So I do apologize about that. Let me go ahead and bring Dre in. Holy crap. What's going on, brother Dre?
I don't know what's going on with your generation, man. If you can't be on time, don't show up at all. All you non-hackers oversleeping, don't want to do your job,
Oh my
individuals.
god.
Look at you. You got rid of one guy and you doing the same thing he doing on your own show. So what's up with that?
I have no idea. I just know that for my defense is been waking up every day at 4:30 in the morning, coming home almost 8:30, 9 o'clock, 7 something. It's been fucking hell, man. I have to even work today just to make up for that one day, just to go and finish the whole week, which I did. I
Okay.
finished strong, got it done.
Mhm.
And
Well,
then I came
you
here
got
like
it
it's
done.
like
You
I
done
was
got up.
sleep, Dre. I was
Hmm.
sleep, but I could hear my phone ringing, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And next thing you know, something started vibrating next to me. That was you calling me. I was like, "Oh crap!"
Mhm.
Yeah,
I tell you, I was up early this morning, up at sunrise, live streaming, out there flying 2 jobs a day. I ain't oversleep. I ain't take no nap. So I don't know what you young bucks is all about, man. I think y'all just
yeah,
soft. I
yeah. But
think
see,
you I think y'all
to,
just soft. Just soft,
to
soft,
my
soft,
defense,
soft.
to, to my defense, you probably got some of that good stuff to keep you up. Some good vitamin. I don't know. Some good
I don't
protein.
take nothing. It's all natural.
Jesus, man. Anyway, we actually here. Like 15 minutes late. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I was 15 minutes late. I do
Mine will be
apologize
two
to
days
everybody.
late. Mine will be 2 days late in internet time.
Let me go
We probably
ahead
lost
and
about
go.
30 people who was in this room already. All right, bailed out.
Really?
No, we lost about 5 or 6.
Okay. Well, not that much. Hopefully they'll be back.
Yeah, that's right, Stephen Jones. These young kids, young whippersnappers.
Let me go ahead and start from the beginning of the chat. I think I see at 8:56, Mr. Mike Rennick, Johnny Drone Flyer, Mike Flies on Drone, Mr. Gary, aka Brown Girls in the house. We got who else? Wayne B. We also got Mr. Chris Wedgworth. We have who else? Stephen Drones. Anybody else that I'm missing? Everybody else? Paul Wedgenbeck, how you doing, buddy? I think that's it. Oh, Mr. Ray Kelly. Hey, brother, how you doing, Chief? Who else? Who else? Who else? Mr. Fly Guy Merrill, 399.9. We got another one that say hi, Dorothy Duhamel. Thank you for being here. Robert S. Thank you, buddy, for being here. I really do appreciate that. And of course, my internet is not the greatest this evening, so I probably look a little pixelated as
Another
usual.
another excuse.
So, Jay, how's your week? I get the notification of you being live early this morning, but then again, I was at work, so I couldn't really get on.
Hmm. Well, for us baby boomers, we get it done all day,
Baby
every
boomer.
day.
Yeah.
All go, no stop. Put it on me, put it on my back, go for a ride. That's how we do it. You know, just like the song. This is how we do it.
Well, you know what? Again, I should have been there because I set my alarm for 8:45 to wake me up. I
Well,
did.
that's what happened when you're soft, man. Alarms don't mean nothing when you're soft. You just sleep through them.
What's going on,
See,
Mr. Hood Tours? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Really, I do appreciate that, man. Holy crap! Well,
even Robert S is on you. See,
we're picking up. We got 14 watching right now, so it's picking up. It's picking up. People starting to show up.
Yeah. I tell you, man, that's all that noise you was talking early in the week about your helper and stuff, man. I'm like, I can't believe this guy.
Man,
I can't believe this, man. So you know you gonna talk about you. Folks in the chat are talking about you. Because
of course.
they all seen your rant on Paul Murray's show about your helper, and now they all like, look at him now. Look at
Look at
him
it,
now.
you now. He talking shit about his helper, but he's the one that's doing it now.
Yeah.
We got Mr. John Flynn Media. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Really do appreciate that.
Hey, flying
Okay.
fan.
So Dre, besides when you said you were actually up early, you said you were shooting a couple of jobs.
Yeah, and like I said, like I said before, a couple weeks back about the flying in hot weather. I'm out here doing these photogrammetry collection jobs, and I had two large sites. I think one took about 400 something pictures, the other one took about 500 something pictures, and that does not include the panorama shots that go with it. But basically, I used up about 10 batteries today between both jobs. They're only about a mile and a half apart from each other. They're big housing projects that are being excavated, not excavated, but actually being graded to this level right now. We're at the grading level, roughing it up still, putting the pads in place, getting the streets cut and everything else. So that's what both of them are at that level right now. So I've been on one job for about 9 months. The other one I just picked up about my second flight on the second one. So it's
Yeah,
supposed to be a 6 to 8 month job, but we'll see how it goes. I think, like I say, I put forth a good product. They might keep me around because there's no way they're going to be finished building these houses in about 6 months. There's no
got
way
you.
at all where they're at right now. So, yeah, like I say, got to get up ready to beat the heat, man. I see it was hot this morning. My first flight was at 6 a.m. That's why I said, I did a sunrise uh, live this morning. Saw the sun come up around. It actually peaked over the mountains right about 5:55, 6 a.m. Sent the first drone up at 6:15. Boom, started going to work and stuff.
And
I,
the one you did that flower, was that your usual workhorse, the Phantom, or did you pull out the Mavi 2 Pro?
no, I use the Phantoms on these. Anytime I do photogrammetry work, I do the Phantoms. They are what the clients prefer. If you have them, they will allow you to use the Maverick 2 Pro. But if you let them know you have a Phantom, they get all excited because
Yeah,
a lot of folks are not. I said, look, I posted a picture the other day about a letter I got from this company, and they're having issues trying to find pilots that still have Phantom 4 Pros, and
yeah,
they explain the letter. In point number 5, talking about it's hard to find another drone that can actually replace that Phantom 4 Pro. I mean, a lot of capable drones and everything else, but like I say, even in their letter, they talk about the mechanical shutter and the accuracy of that camera lens that comes with the Phantom 4 Pro. Uh, it makes a difference when you're talking about accuracy. Like I say, I'm not a surveyor, so whoever looks at what I do is most likely a surveyor or somebody at that level, or we call it a principal engineer, who may be trying to collect data. And that little bit of data that's the pictures could be off, can make sure they're off completely off of what they're trying to do, as far as either
yeah.
their stockpile reports or either the amount of grade that they're trying to accomplish and everything else. So yeah, even the letter they sent to me, I was in an email that was sent to me earlier in the week from the same company I flew for today, talking about how essential the Phantom 4 Pro still is as far as in construction work and especially photogrammetry work.
Got you. How you doing, Jody? Jordan Shots. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate that. Do you think that in the future they will come out with a Phantom with another one? Because they haven't. The last one they released was, I believe, the V2.0, and that was what,
Right.
like in 2020. When was that one released? Was that in 2016, 2017?
I think the V2 came out, I want to say 17 or 18, one of the
Okay.
two with the V2 around there. But like I said, that's what I've been hoping for. That's why I had my hopes up for the Evolve 2. Uh, when that was coming out, I would hope the progress of this drone could be the replacement for a Phantom. I don't know what nobody knows what DJI is going to do. They come out of the woodworks with something to surprise us every time we turn our heads. So we have no idea where it's coming from. Like I say, a lot of folks are upset because the Mavic 3, uh, two things, it did not come with the mechanical shutter as everyone thought it did. And then on top of that, uh, the rumor is they will never release an SDK that will allow it to do waypoints. So
Yeah.
two strikes on that drone as far as it doing photogrammetry work.
Okay.
Okay. And now I think just by what DJI has put out there with this Matrice 30 series drone, that DJI is maybe getting into the photogrammetry. But I mean, they always had the DJI Pro, the Pro software that allows you to do grid waypoints, and usually, like I said, it works with the Phantoms, it works with the Mavic 2 Pro, and now they come up with a 2.0 version that comes up with this Matrice 30. So I think, despite my guesstimation, I think DJI is kind of throwing a shot out there to all the third party people out there, the Pix4D companies, the drone deploy companies, Drone Link, and several other companies, AgSoft or whatever, saying that if you can use a DJI drone all in one in house with their own software, and that could put them on the top of the heap like they are in everything else. Because if you can do everything in one platform, that means it makes getting all these new smart controllers that DJI is coming out with,
Yeah.
it makes them more valuable. That if I don't have to worry about going out buying tablets and to use with the controllers and everything else, I can do everything in house on one controller, one device, one software, all together. It's just like the Apple's ecosystem.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything works together, and handshakes together, everything else real good. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll just have to
Now,
wait and see.
according to Remote Pilot Australia in the chat, the
Hmm.
V2.0 came out in August 2018. Hey, what's
Yeah,
going on, Matt? Mr. Matty John, what? How you doing, buddy?
yeah,
Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and send someone a link.
that's right, Mr. Robert S. We babies put the boom in baby boomers. That's right.
Both of you, sorry, jokers.
As they say, if you ain't there early, you already late.
Yeah. Hey, Matty John, well, I sent you the link through uh, Facebook Instant Messenger. Go ahead and pop on in. He haven't been on my stream in a while, and I think Al Diaz might pop in.
Oh, Al
Yeah.
Diaz. Well, yeah, Al Diaz.
Yeah.
I think Al Diaz is returning to the fold.
Diaz actually been doing a lot of job too, man. He
Yeah, we
been
do.
killing it with his drones too.
Yeah, actually, he's doing a lot of jobs, and he's doing a lot of them jobs with that old Phantom. He don't broke
Yeah,
the dust, dusted it off a little bit, and it's like, man, I miss this thing.
he
How great it works.
I don't think that he got his Mavic 3 back yet, and he did say that he had an issue with the Alter Evo 2. So he pulled out the good old reliable the
Yeah,
Phantom 4 and got it done.
that's why I try to tell folks. I mean, sometimes, yeah, like today, I have both my Phantoms out today because of these both jobs, and I knew both jobs were going to take quite a bit of work, and I didn't want to, like, say, I could tell folks I use both these drones different parts of the year, and this is the month of transition where I'm going to retire one drone for the rest of the year and break out the other one, which has been sitting on the shelf since end of last year. So this is my part of trying to, save the batteries I do have and not try to overstress the drone itself because you never want to be out of a drone that you use a lot. So this
Yeah.
is how I keep the longevity. But like I said, there's other drones I'm looking at. Like I said, the Evolve 2 has promised they're still working the bugs out of it uh, for the most part because they have not mentioned anything about them being able to work with third-party software at this time. And and like I say, who knows what DJI might pull out of his hat. Alltel, they're having enough problems internally themselves as a company. So I really can't say much about them. And everybody else is kind of like, Parrot. You can't even find Parrot anywhere. You can't buy Parrot off the shelf. I don't even know if their website's even up anymore for Parrot.
You
So,
mean for the Pirate Bebop?
yeah, Bebop and what was the other thing they had out? It wasn't Parrot. It was who's the other company that had the 180-degree camera? Uh, oh
I
man,
don't know, but when you think about that, let me say hi to Akira Show,
yeah.
Charles Goloski, Uncle Bill's Toys, John Days. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate that. John Dre Days said, what did he say? He
He
said,
asked
Adriana,
about
what charge do you guys store your?
batteries at.
To be honest with you, that question will be for somebody that knows a little bit more about that, but I'm sure that Dre do. But when it comes to me, John Days, I'm actually guilty of charging a lot of my batteries all the way up and just let them stay, let them, discharge themselves. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way, but I've been doing that for a while. Maybe you could give me a couple of pointers, Dre, if I'm doing it right or not.
There's always several scenarios on that. It depends on how you use your drone. Like for me, I'm flying out of a month. I'm flying, big jobs at least 2 to 3 weekends a month. So for me, when I come back home, all my batteries are dead. I mean, they're down to the last bar. So I have to go ahead and charge them up because you don't want to let a drained battery sit for a whole month. So I do come in and charge them up and then put them in the bag. And then, like I say, the week that I'm usually within 48, usually 24 hours that I'm going to go back out, I would take them out of their bags and charge them again for the flight for that next day. So I know for me, I can't let them sit for a whole month and be on that last battery because that's usually it's down below 30%, usually around 20%.
Yeah.
And that's too low. It might go into sleep mode or something like that. And then that's a whole other animal that you don't want to deal with if you can help it.
Correct. Let me say hi to Northside Hawk Drone Tech. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate
As,
that. We got Mr. Leonard JSK Enterprise. Thank you for popping
yeah,
in.
big shot to JSK. I
Appreciate that.
appreciate he comes on my live streams and he kind of helps me out on my technical part. Like today, uh,
Who
I
you
was
talking about? JSK
Jay,
Enterprise?
yeah, because he pops in and I ask him because I can't hear myself when I'm out there talking and I only see so much. Because there's quite a bit of a latency when I'm out in the field when I'm live streaming. So he sees it a lot quicker than I did and he gives me a lot of feedback and I appreciate that. And come to find out, JSK, I need to get another cable for the goals, the Rode Go wireless mics. I had the
Yeah.
wrong cable for them, so I got one coming. Should be here in the next day or two to make sure those things connect properly. Because this morning I had all static at first. I was just trying to recheck everything, double checking this and that. I ended up switching over to the Movo wireless setup that I have, and the Movo worked fine. Still has some dropouts, so I think that was all internet itself. Because when I moved to the other location, I was having similar issues. But when I went on my phone, my personal phone, and did a quick little live on Facebook,
Yeah.
smooth as glass. So I know I had to do with the amount of data that was going from my phone to the iPad to the cameras. It was just what the signal wasn't strong enough. Not enough bandwidth was going through, and
Gotcha. Let me.
that's one thing I learned about being close to towers. I've been watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of comments about folks who live stream their kids' baseball games, soccer games, and stuff like that. They talk about if you're close to a cell tower, you most likely will get a good flow of bandwidth. The farther you're away, like anything else, the farther away from a cell tower,
Yes, sir.
the least amount of bandwidth you'll have.
Let me go ahead and say hi to Mr. Cryptoman 5000, Johnny Drum Flyer, Charles Goloski. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate that. What's going on, Mr. Matty? How
What's
you doing,
happening,
buddy?
brother? I texted you a little bit ago wondering where you
Yeah,
were.
man, I do it. Yo, I would knock the hell out. Trey had to keep calling me to wake me the fuck up.
Yeah,
I was knocked out,
he
man.
keeps talking shit about us young whippersnappers.
That's right.
It's gonna probably take both of us to take the son of a bitch down anyway. So
Yeah.
we got to use weapons with big guys like him.
What's up, Mr.
There he is. There he is.
What's up, man?
Wow.
I don't know,
I
man,
see.
my little Cubano brother. Arigato.
Hey, I thought
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good, Al. Doing good, partner.
Hey, Aldia, I see you staying busy with them drones, man.
I am staying busy. I just got back to Mavic 3 a couple of days ago. But I've been
Oh,
flying,
you finally got it.
I did, but I've been flying my 6S.
I don't like you.
This
I'm in
thing
the
is
market
weird.
for one of those right now, bro. The ProTech 35.
It's a 4S and a 6S. I want to get the Cinelog, but I've been having a blast flying it.
Those batteries. I don't know what happened. I've got three of the same batteries, all 6S, and all three of them have a bad cell in them. All three.
I read that on a couple of reviews on Amazon. I haven't had any issues with them yet. I had a low voltage warning, and I forgot what I did in order to charge up that messed up cell. I'll have to look at.
I've brought them down to storage level. I've run them in the quad and discharged them completely. There's no puffiness on them whatsoever. They're solid. But for some reason, on each cell, on each battery, one of the cells, it just keeps dumping all the way down to like 3.0, and then my goggles will start going nuts on me, and it says my voltage is really low. So
the voltage low when I put it on here to charge it, and I couldn't get it charged. So I went online, did some research, and they said you shouldn't be doing it. But I went to the NIM NiCad, and I charged it like a low amperage. Yeah, dude, and it came back to life. It came back to life.
Did it really? I think I'm gonna.
Dude,
what amps did you charge it at?
It was like 0.2 something.
So you just trickled it really low.
Really low for like 20, 30 minutes.
On NiCad.
On NIM NiCad. And then
NIM NiCad. I think I have that on mine. Wait.
Yeah. That says NIM charge. And
LiPo. Lim H/SD. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm gonna try that.
And it brought it back. So
I'm gonna give it a try.
What's going on, Art? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate that, man.
Drone Days was talking about batteries in the chat earlier, and that's the good thing about DJI batteries and such is they discharge themselves after a certain amount of days.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
What's
nice.
going on, Thomas Baker, aka TEB Drone Flyer? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah,
Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate
Ray went
that.
through with his Phantom 4 batteries. Any batteries gets me nervous.
Yeah. Well, I've got a ticking time bomb over here in mine.
We got Mr. Hanging with JD in the house. Thank you for popping in, buddy. You said you got a ticking time bomb?
Oh, look at that. You got an ammo cartridge case and
I need to buy one of those. I really do, because I never leave them when I charge. I'm always by them, and that's the number one thing to do with LiPo batteries is to never leave them unattended. But I'm looking at those BatSafe boxes. They're just expensive.
What's up, John, Mr. JRC? How you doing, buddy? Hey, I got a question for you, Dre, everybody in the chat, Maddie, and Aldias. Have you guys ever left any of your DJI batteries charging, and you just so happen that you fell asleep or something overnight? You've done. I've done that a couple times.
Yeah,
they're smart batteries. The chances of those things going up in smoke like a typical LiPo is like slim to none. But
well, like you said, I charge them, but where I charge them at, I don't keep them in anything flammable. It's usually on a metal surface.
Yeah.
So, like I say, it's going to take quite a bit for it to ignite something else.
With those also, the chargers, the DJI chargers and such, they have a shutdown system in them to where it'll stop pushing current through the battery after the battery's fully charged.
Right.
Yep.
What's up,
Adrian,
Mr.
I go to
How you
sleep.
doing, buddy?
I charge my batteries, the DJI or Autel batteries, smart batteries, and I leave them overnight. I
Yeah,
charge them.
they're perfectly fine because they shut themselves down. They won't take over a certain charge. Like
How you doing,
lipo,
Mr. Steve?
Yeah,
How you doing, buddy?
a lipo, you keep it on
I'm like-
there, and you wake up in the morning, your house is going to be burnt down without a doubt because it'll just keep on charging through. It'll just keep on pushing current through.
I think that's what happened to my brother-in-law. He had one of his batteries started fire in his garage, and pretty much burnt it down.
Yeah, lipo fires are there's one of those things where you can't do much about it. It just you got to let itself go, and just burn out. That's it.
What's up, Mr. Unlimited Vertical? We got Travel Tech 360. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for
Mr.
popping
J.
in. Really appreciate that.
John coming through with the smart ass comments.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. JRC.
Yeah. Fucking stupid. Ah, he's so funny. Sick.
So
How's
how's that Phantom 4 holding up for you, brother Al?
It's good when I need it. I just did. I've been using it because I didn't have my Mavic 3. I'm gonna be real with you. If I had the Phantom 4 Pro and I had a mapping job, I'm pulling that out. But,
yeah.
So, do you think they're ever gonna release an SDK for that drone?
For Mavic 3, I would hope so. But you probably won't see one. Maybe in a year or so.
Maybe not till the Mavic 4.
Probably.
Probably.
I would hope they would do it. I would definitely hope they do it. Yeah. But Dre, I've been using the Phantom 4 because I didn't have the Mavic 3. And I started off a couple of progress shoots with the Mavic 3, and I had to hold off on them until I got it back. It took 2 weeks to get a new one back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had the top two edges were all barrel distortion, all messed up. So I got a replacement. They send a new one.
Oh, okay.
No issues.
So
now, like Matt was talking about the SDK file. Now, I'm thinking if they do release one for the Mavic 3, it will have to. I would say it would make sense for DJI to make it compatible with the new Hub 2.0 system that the Matrice 30 uses. That would make sense to me for DJI to go that route. Who knows, but that would make a little bit of sense. That means somebody at the pro consumer level of the Mavic 3 can also use the software that the Matrice 30 uses.
That's top of the line right there.
What's going on, Mr.
Yeah.
Bob Casey? How you doing, buddy?
It's certainly capable. It's certainly capable of doing the job. So,
yeah, well, that's what I tell folks. I said a lot of the drones that are out now are very capable of doing the work. It's just the compatibility with the software that they need to work with is not there. You know, like a lot of guys are trying to get into drone business. When I say business, I look from my perspective as far as construction, trying to use minis and trying to use the Air 2 and Air 2S. And people are finding out that unless you have a paid account for Drone Deploy, you can't use the Air 2S to do mapping. Not that it can't do it, but it won't work unless you have a paid account, which is very expensive. Like Al can tell you that I can use Drone Deploy, Pix4D, or some other mapping software that just tells the drone go take the pictures, and I can download the picture like today, download the pictures, and I upload it to the client's website. I don't have to worry about doing anything else. I don't need a paid account with Drone Deploy or Pix4D. I just need that. I just need that capability of flying that grid, that KML file. Is all I need. Yeah, because I say Drone Deploy is expensive. Pix4D is very expensive, and like I said, you pay that every month, and you may not have a job to do in a month.
Let me go ahead and say hi to Mr. V-Dub. How you doing?
Maps Made Easy is pretty good too.
Yeah. Maps Made Easy, and I use that
per megapixel per megapixel or gigapixel or something like that. What the resolution you're paying for, pretty much.
Right. The web OD is pretty good too. I've used that a couple of times, and that's from the same way. It's kind of like a pay as you go. Like I said, for small maps, that is you can't beat that with a stick. For what they charge you, something like you can get like $25 to give you so many, whatever it is they call it, megapixels or whatever. But it'll cover a nice small job very easily. The jobs that I'm doing, it will still get a little costly down the road, especially doing these things every month and stuff. So
I'm finally studying for my 107 now that I've had this course for over a year, and
Good.
I want to start learning stuff like this because when I get to a point where I start working and making money with these drones, I do not want to have a limitation. I want to be able to do it all.
Well, that's the way you kind of need to be. You need to start. Once you get your foot in the door, you'll see yourself starting to diversify your abilities.
Yeah.
To where okay, like that's why I'm using these streaming cameras. Down the road, somebody's going to want me to do a live stream of something for them, either it be a different event, a live event, or something else that I'm using drones or I call ground cameras or whatever. So I have the equipment to do this. Still working the bugs out on it, see how much bandwidth I need to get this and that done. And just like I did the car show, that was probably as close to a donation job. I did it for my church. I just charged in my booking fee.
But you also build up your portfolio, right?
Yeah, you build your portfolio up. Like I said, I gave them an invoice of what it would normally cost, and then I just said donate it, and it is charged in my booking fee, which is $50 is a booking fee.
Hey, Matt, you know what's pretty hot is that one cat, Lee, Adventure FPV.
Yeah, speaking of that,
and his one-shot deals.
I saw you pick up that ProTech 35, and I kind of wanted to punch you through the screen. I told everybody I'm going to go on when I do my live streams. I'm going to start putting a ProTech 35 fund out. That's one of the drones right now that I want to get my hands on. Yeah,
it rips pretty good with the 6S. Get the 6S version.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wouldn't go into anything other than 6S.
Let me go ahead and let me say hi, Mr. Sergio Flies on Drone. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man.
You're a dork too, motherfreaker.
So why not?
Yeah, he said, "What's up, dorks?" I said, "He's one too. He's worse. He's probably worse than us."
Yeah, that's out playing golf.
I want to get my hands on that ProTech 35. I have a buddy that has one, willing to sell it. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I want to add that to the tools.
To your fleet. There you go.
Yeah. Yep. Like I say, for me, eventually I will have to step into the FPV world, which I'll probably go to DJI FPV, just so I can have something with that type of ability. So, like I say,
that's a hell of a drone to do it with.
No shit. Wait a minute. After you don't talk all that trash, you finally say that you're gonna buy one.
I didn't say when. I said eventually. I say my sights is on some other things first. I say down the road, when I buy one, I can probably pick one up for about $500 when I decide to buy one.
Oh yeah, you can get them now for that damn near. Max Air 420s bought 3 of them.
Did you ever went ahead and got the Mini 3 Pro yet, Matty?
I have not. Okay. I have not, and I'm not in a rush to get it either. My Air 2S does perfectly fine for what I do.
What's up, JDS Flying Conic? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man.
What's up, JDS? I actually am still waiting for mine.
You haven't gotten it yet?
I got it. I ordered on Adorama, and I ordered it back in May. And I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I'll wait a little bit longer, and I'll probably wind up canceling.
That is going to be my second camera drone as a backup because I have my Air 2S, and the Air 2S is all I have anymore. I got rid of everything else.
Dude, I took the Evo 2 with me because I had the Mavic 3, and went back, and I see this drone, little tiny drone. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It must be a Hubs, and I start laughing. All of a sudden, it flies up to me. I was like, what? It takes off. I was like, no way. What's that?
Perfectly capable little drone, bro.
It's the Mini 3, dude. And I spotted it way out, like from where it's like filmy, turned around, took off. My eyes were on it. Had it been a good maybe 1,500 feet, maybe 2,000 feet away, I could still see it.
Ken Dono did a great video. He's using that for work, and he said it's so capable. It really is. The camera on is totally capable of doing what you need.
Yeah, like I said, and for him doing the residential real estate.
Yeah, the real estate stuff is one thing. Doing stuff like what you guys do, it's not worth it.
Yeah, he's probably using like auto bracket exposures. Probably taking like 5 pictures per and then beautifying it, make it look nice and stuff.
But like I say, Ken's money maker is his indoor work.
Oh yeah,
his editing and indoor work is his money maker. And like I said, the drone shots, like I say, he can pick any drone he wants off the shelf and accomplish that and stuff. The Mini 3 just gives him a little bit of punch here and there. And like I said, again, the portability of it is always nice.
That is nice to be able to.
Now, Dre and Aldia, since you guys got your Part 107 here, I downloaded a couple of apps to my phone. One is Pix4D Capture, DJI Pilot, and Drone Buddy. Can you actually use those 3 apps to fly your drones with? Because according to my phone, it tells me that you can.
Pix 4D, you can.
Yeah,
it's
Pix 4D, yeah.
And now what about the DJI Pilot? Can it still work?
Well, you got to have a drone that's compatible with it.
Well, of
Yeah.
course. It's the Mavic 2 Pro,
yeah.
the Mavic 2 Zoom is compatible with it.
Right, yeah.
Now,
It's
what
just not
about
the
Drone Buddy?
Enterprise
Have you guys
editions?
heard of that one?
Say that again.
Drone Buddy.
Not familiar with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not familiar with that one. There's a lot of apps you can fly your drone with. Even air map you can fly your drone with.
Yeah, you can hook that up to a DJI. I know.
Yeah,
I've never done it before, but I've seen
Yeah,
them.
neither have I. I don't. I guess I don't trust it enough. So, what I says is there's a lot of apps out there that are compatible to fly a certain number of drones, and that's why not today, but recently, you see a lot of people who are having these issues trying to get these brand new phones they're buying, and I guess the older Go4 app and Go app is not working. But the problem is they're going to the DJI site to download it, and they're all thinking they need to download the Fly app.
Yeah.
And I said, no, dude, you still got to download the Go4 app to go with the drone that you have. The Fly app is for the newer drones, So there's a lot of confusion out there of what people need to download. So a lot of you folks out there have these new, especially these Samsung phones, these new plus 22s and whatever else. If your old DJI Go 4 app no longer executes, you got to go to the DJI website and make sure you download the latest rendition of the Go 4 app. Don't download the Fly app.
Is it not working?
Well, if you
for Android, they're
for
DJI,
Android. Okay.
DJI is
Android.
no longer
My
in the
bad.
Play Store. They took it out of the Play Store.
They took out of the Play Store, all this kind of stuff. So you got to go straight to the site.
They actually update themselves. The app will update itself now,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice. As soon as you go into the app, if there's an update, it'll actually auto update it without having to go through the website.
Now, Northside Hawk Drone Tech, how good is it? Does it work pretty good? Because again, I've seen it and I just downloaded it to my iPhone just for the hell of it.
Just be careful with that type of third-party app. I've never used it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, and like I say, I never used it, but my main concern is they could probably fly a drone, but what type of data are you getting? What's the telemetry that you're going to be looking at? Is it going to give you the same amount of telemetry that you would get from the OEM
app or the Fly app?
Oh,
right.
Drone Buddy's the same. It's just like Aloft or Air Maps.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
okay. Yeah. You can link your DJI drone to it.
Yeah, but same thing. My thing is, what telemetry am I looking at? Are they going to have the full complement of battery, height, speed, all that kind of stuff? Because those are a lot of things that I depend upon when I fly. Is like I say, battery strength, my altitude. Those are things I look at all the time. Like I said, I'm already using a third-party app like Drone Deploy. It's not going to tell me certain things. It might just fly out of the sky. So I'm very keen on the altitude of that thing, the speed of that thing. That's when it tells me it's in trouble. When that thing slows down to like usually I'm traveling somewhere around 12 miles per hour, doing a photogrammetry map. Also, that thing drops down to like 5 or 4 miles per hour. I know I got an issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right there. So I need to make sure I got that same telemetry so I know right away if I'm going to have an issue or not. So that's the only thing I worry about using some of these other all-in-one apps that are out there.
Hey, guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and give the stream a thumbs up. I really appreciate that.
Why should they do that, Adrian?
So, Aldias, when did you exactly get your Mavic 3, man? What did they say? Did they send you a new one or they send you the same old one?
No, they told me to send back battery, propeller, and the camera and drone. And that's what I did. And then they sent back 2 weeks later a package. And it was a brand new one, sealed.
That one came with a little piece that came with another piece. That one. So did you notice the difference when it comes to your camera, the circular or the oval? Did you notice that?
It's the oval. It's the oval like the one I had previous. But the manufacturing date was 8 weeks ahead of the one I first bought. Because when you got air data, that's what you can see all that info.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any issue with that one, or it's pretty good?
No, it's perfect. No barrel distortion. It's great, dude. I'm
Okay.
happy.
How you doing, Mr.
Not
Chris
really.
Hope? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in.
Chris Hope.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up?
Chris, don't be mad at me, Chris. I wasn't trying to take over your signature, Chris Hope, 5 minutes of hope this morning, but I wanted to catch the sunrise, so I even gave you a shout out. But speaking of Air Data Out, again today, them boys come through shining, dude. Out flying this morning, I get an email from Air Data talking about the heat of my battery.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Which battery was it? The one that
was
caught on fire?
No, not one caught on fire, but they said this morning.
Oh, wow.
This morning, while I was flying this morning, it was about coming back. Battery's almost down to about 30%, a little bit below. I'm bringing it back, and within about 15 minutes later, I look at my phone. I get an email from Air Data telling me, warning, batteries hitting critical heat level.
Wow.
And I thought that was great. I said, you know what, this is like an ideal backup system. I tell you got to send something to DJI. They always want logs and stuff. I said, man, here's an email right here I got from Air Data showing, hey, this thing hit over 140 degrees.
Yeah, you get all telemetry on that, your hours, everything.
Yeah,
everything for all. Although, unfortunately, back in the past, I wasn't syncing my flights like I should have, so a lot of those flights are not.
Oh, is that right? Yeah,
that's
that's almost automatic for me. Part of my post-flight process is sync the flights. Drone deploy is kind of a pain in the butt. Sometimes their servers are not up, so you got to re-log in, and then you have to have the Air Data part of it and tell it to sync from there. And
I wasn't doing that, Dre. I was too impatient. I just wanted to get done and get out.
Yeah, that's part of my post-flight process, man. Is just take the time to get those little small steps out of the way, because when something goes wrong, then you're gonna say, "Man, I wish I would have done this."
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Mr. Paul Wegenbig, he went ahead and actually made
I joined it. I think we all joined it here. I think
I just joined it.
Okay, you guys did. Okay, the United States Joint Society. Okay, he just wanted me to go ahead and give it a shout out if you guys haven't done it yet.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Mr. Paul has been busy.
Yes, he has.
If he ain't been putting up a new video, he's doing something else. Good job.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos, get me intrigued about that FPV that DJ has, but I'm not going to spend no coin. I'm happy with what I have right now. Everything's overpriced and too expensive.
Yes, it is.
Paying more for what it's worth.
How you doing, Chris, Mr. NB Drones? Hey, buddy. Thank you for popping in, man.
That's the thing with FPV drones, bro. Even binding flies these days are getting super, super pricey, and it's not cheap.
Right, you'll laugh. I charge like 8 batteries. I'll have 3 successful flights, and I'll call it a day for fear that I might crash.
It happens. I love the view. I love looking at mine in one piece. I really do. Knowing though, they're gonna. That's why I get the little ones. Sometimes I'll buy the little ones to, like this little guy's got a DJI camera on it, little tiny freaker.
Oh, that's nice. What's that? Like a Phantom? One of those little Phantom rippers?
Yeah. It's the Gep RC Phantom HD.
Oh, that's bad.
That I'll beat the hell out of, but like my Nazgul Evoke, I have a hard time because it's so damn pretty. I don't want to break it.
That one flies pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris Hope, your link is through the Facebook message if you want to pop in.
The only thing I don't have is a Cinewhoop. I even have a DJI Tiny Whoop, but I don't have a Cinewhoop.
Little backyard ripper.
Hey, Aldias, that FPV drone that you showed us a little while ago. Let me see that again. And what kind of drone is that?
That's the Protect
35. The iFlight. Yeah, 35. It flies, dude.
With those 8-bladed props, it probably sounds better too, doesn't it?
Oh, it's not as loud. I mean, it's loud, but it's not as loud because, man, the OEM props are too loud. Sorry about that, guys.
That thing like the cooling fans on my computer.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. I even got it registered.
Yeah.
All right.
I get shit for that. I swear to God, look, I've got it on all my bigger drones, bro.
I don't. I mean, it's just $5. You know what I mean? Shit.
Dude, it's nice to have. It's legal.
Yeah,
exactly. These things are well over 250 grams.
Well, it's bad enough that I'm going out there with no spotter and it's just by myself.
Exactly.
I get all worried about that, so at least one thing I covered.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff has that Protect 35 with Crossfire and DJI, and he just said make me an offer. So when time comes, I'm gonna hopefully snatch it off of him because that's gonna be.
Right?
Yeah, it's the success. I need something that carries a full size GoPro, man.
Yeah, that will carry easily.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, why are you wearing a Detroit hat? You a Detroit fan?
He just
No,
changed it.
this is
Did
just
you have
a
a
hat
different hat on?
This hat is a hat that my girlfriend went ahead and got for me a while ago, and I just love the hat.
Well, why Detroit? I've seen you in another Detroit hat before.
This is the only Detroit hat that I have. The only one.
Holla.
Okay. I could have swore you had another. You had another one.
Yeah, probably does. He just doesn't realize it.
And then again, no, not this one. I got a whole bunch of different hats, but not another one of these. No. This is the only one.
So, Adrian, have you been studying?
No. No, I have not. Dude, this one.
Come on, Padawan.
No, anytime I come home, bro, from work, I don't feel like doing shit else. I'll be honest with you.
You still have the info I gave you, right?
Oh, I still got it. Yeah, even Aldia's went ahead and sent me some info too, but I already got mine as well. But still, like I have not been studying. No, I did for a little while hard, but then I just kind of stopped.
Can I ask you a question? Do you get out of that truck at all, other than to get lunch, brunch?
I got one.
Of course I do.
You don't get out of that. You got other guys in the back helping you.
No, I got my regular helper, but I still have to get out.
Drivers get out of the garbage truck?
So what now?
I'm just saying, you should be playing those podcasts, like a podcast.
Well, unfortunately, and then
taking notes while you drive.
That one that I've been using, the one that I've been using doesn't even have a fucking radio. My truck is down. I've been having a bunch of shit when it comes to my trucks, so I have not been able to know.
Dude, I miss the days watching the garbage truck guys stand on the back of the trucks, man. I always wanted to do that when I was a kid. Always. Now they're all just claws, machines.
Hey, Steve, 430, 68. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man. V-Dub, you know what I'll do? Adrian, if you don't mind, I'm going to put my link to Pilot Institute in your chat. Is that cool? If you don't mind. If you want to go ahead and do that, that's fine.
Partner, Matty?
No. Just he was asking for 107 info, so I'll put my link to Pilot Institute in there. That's who I'm using.
I know Pilot Institute came up. I remember when Remote 101 was like where everybody would go to get their.
Yeah, Greg's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good dude. Actually, I did a show, the Fly for Fun show, Johnny Drone Flyer and Ray, and I was filling in for Johnny because he needed a co-host and he was out. And we had Greg on from Pilot Institute, and Greg actually gifted me and Ray the 107 course.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
Good deal.
And ever since then, I talk back and forth to Greg all the time. I got an affiliate link with Pilot Institute now, and he's a good dude. The class is really, really intuitive.
Is that dude in the States, or is he like from Europe or something?
No, he's in the States. He's in Arizona.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
It doesn't sound like it though.
No, he does have an accent. Maybe
he has an accent from somewhere. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't know where it's exactly.
I'm not going to even lie. His accent's annoying, but I'll leave it at that.
Oh man.
Sometimes it depends on what the accent is. They're always annoying. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're funny to listen to. Sometimes they're not funny to listen to.
Oh, man. He's killer. All right. So what else is going on, Adrian, besides you taking on the same habits as your helpers?
No. You need to stop that bullshit because I have a valid reason why I was late to my own show. I was asleep from all this freaking work.
Keeps defending himself.
Waking up every day at 4:30 in the morning. It's taking a fucking toll on me.
Dude, I do that every day. Get up at 4:30.
And I understand, but the thing is that, bro, you better get up with him freaking gun bigger than a freaking Mack truck. My guns are not that big. My guns are little.
Like I said, it's all about the dedication. You know.
Well, Dre, you were in the military, so that you
got that.
Step on all of us.
Well, like I say, I know the value of sleep because I've gone without it. For a while. So like I said, I learned to sleep standing up. I learned to sleep on dirt, grass, mud, trees.
My dad's a Vietnam veteran. He said they used to hold their cigarettes real close like this to the cherry. Because when they fall asleep out in the middle of the freaking sticks in Vietnam, The cherry would burn their fingers so they would wake them up.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Crazy.
yeah, I know the value of sleep, but like I said, just a habit. Me, I put like this, Adrian. I usually wake up before the alarm goes off.
My father does the same thing. You guys in that generation, bro. You guys are like fucking machines.
And I mean, and not like hours before. I mean, I wake up usually. My alarm goes off at 4. I usually, some reason, I pop up around 3:50, 3:55. I wake up and I wait for the alarm to go off.
Work ethic ain't what it used to be.
That's what I say, right, Adrian?
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for guys like us that actually know how to work. That've been doing it all, since I was 15 years old. I'm not one of those guys that likes to just pussyfoot around. But some of our generation's quite fucking embarrassing.
Well, I give you a hard time, Adrian. I love you, brother, but I give you a hard time.
Yeah, I do too, man. But to kind of piggyback on what Marty said, man, I've been having some bad luck with these sorry ass fucking helpers on my damn job.
Nobody wants to work, bro. They don't want to do anything.
Huh?
These, hey, Adrian, are they like labor? What's they called? The labor union guys?
Yeah.
They hire from the labor.
The one
places?
that quit on me Wednesday after working for an hour and a half. He's in one of those like daily laborer. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have left that son of a bitch on the side of the road, bro.
So what did he say? I'm leaving.
He literally went ahead and said, "I'm done. Take me back to the yard." And I wanted to drop his dumb ass right there where we were.
I was going to say,
I would have left him where he said it.
Wow.
The hell out of my truck.
But then politics made me go back and bring him back to the yard. And then I was there at 8:45. Then I had to wait all the way to 11:45 for me to get another helper.
Oh, that's why you're running those.
Which fucked me up even more.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's some BS there, bro.
That's crazy. How many you've gone through already, Adrian? Have they asked you why you're going through so many?
Christ, bro. Oh my God, man. Fuck.
Was it you or is it them?
See, everybody kept trying to be funny with this. It's me bullshit.
I went to multiple helpers.
The thing is that I got rules and shit that I have to worry about. And if I don't follow them, I get fired. People don't like to follow the rules. And if you don't like it, I'll tell you in a heartbeat. You need to get the fuck out of the truck.
You could be pretty pushy.
Dude, no, actually, not pushy. I'm a fucking asshole when it comes to
I'm an asshole. I didn't want to say that. Okay,
I follow the hell out of it.
I was like, you are a prick.
I'm the same way.
I didn't want to go there, but you see some of these texts you send me.
Bro, it's hard to find. Man. When I work out in the fields in the elevator trades, when I try and train a helper, and you get somebody that just doesn't want to fucking do anything, pack your shit, bye.
But see, think about it though. Like I was talking in the Paul Mullen show the other day, and Dre was even there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, we've had helpers that literally damn near get the fucking arm, like taken off with the fucking choker. They don't like to listen and they don't like to follow. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The procedure, the policy we have to do. That kind of shit. I don't want to put up with that kind of crap.
Yeah.
It sucks when the responsibility's on you.
Yeah,
so you have no like full-time guys who are vetted and doing that position at your work. They're all labor people.
No, not all of them. No. There's actually actual helpers that work there.
Okay.
You know, to be out of everybody, all the helpers that actually are true employees there, I could say that there's probably only 4 that I work with that, like they do what they're supposed to do every time. I mean, great. But the majority are a bunch of sorry ass sons of bitches.
I'm gonna agree with what Jim's droning just wrote down.
Yeah, I agree too. Being kind, but there's a certain line that you have to cross because
it's like
doing certain jobs, like being in the elevator trade, the amount of union guys that die a year in the elevator trade it's unreal. So when you get people out there,
isn't there?
Oh
yeah, elevator trade. I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's a dying breed, dude.
Yeah, you know.
When you get guys that are careless, and especially careless when it comes to your safety as well, you have to be a dickhead.
Yeah,
it's not taken lightly.
No.
Hey, what's going on, Tony McClain? Happy time. Hey, buddy. Sorry about that I didn't see you. How you doing, Chief? Thank you for popping in, man. But see, again, a lot of guys say, Adrian, you too hard. Hey man, I'm easy. I let them know what they got to do from the very beginning before we even leave the yard. I let them know, hey man, you're gonna do X, Y, and Z. Right in front of the management. The management say, yeah, you need to do it. Blah blah. We get an understanding. We do a little dab. We shake hands. We keep it moving.
How many go out in the truck? I'm always
So
asking questions. How many are in out on the truck with you? 1, 2, 3?
it's only one.
Okay.
I'm the driver and then one helper. That's it. Only
One
one.
helper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to call them A drivers back in the day because usually if Adrian was driving what we used to call a front loader to pick up the heavy bins, the A driver would jump out, push the bin out of the area,
He's a runner.
the trash enclosure, push it out. Adrian would pull in, put the forks in it, throw it over the top, and he'd push it back in. I'm not sure what Adrian's running because he's running a rear loader. So
I do a rear loader. I've done the other one, but I do a rear loader.
yeah, with a rear loader, we got rid of all our A drivers in our city. Well, we contract it out now, but we had it in house. They got rid of all the A drivers because we had the arms. So there's no reason for having an A driver to get out and do anything because you got the arms that come out and grab the can.
So that's how it is over here. There's only one driver never gets out.
Right. Driver never gets out. The only time a driver gets out, unless you're driving a front loader that comes out with the forks and dumps it overhead, because he has to push that bin out for it to be a clean stab for the forks and stuff. So
you don't have no side loaders there at your place, Adrian?
They don't call it side loaders. They actually is an actual front load truck, but it has what they call a Corrado bucket in the front, and it has the arm for the residential. You know what I mean? We used to have the side loader, but we don't have them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take care, Wedge and Big. Did I say that correct, Adrian?
Wedge and Big, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later, Paul. Wedge and Big. Thank you for popping in, buddy.
Yeah, good one, Art.
Night, man. Hey, we got Mr. Chris on Sunrise Water Media in the house. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris in the map bump video.
The map bump.
Yeah.
I got that same shirt, and he sent me a 3X, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? I can parachute in my shit, man.
He sent the shirts to everybody that it won't fit. Here, it would fit probably pretty good and comfortably.
Chris from Have Drone Will Fly. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, Have Drone Will Fly. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man.
I was actually thinking about sending mine to Bob Casey because Bob Casey, I think.
Yeah, it'll fit.
I'm surprised he didn't send it to Bob, the first one.
Well, I won mine. I won it.
Oh, okay.
I won it in the StreamYard tool, the StreamYard giveaway thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's
why. Send one to Bob and send one to Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Marty, you've been flying lately because I haven't seen any kind of notification from you. You only been doing your live stream.
I've just been flying for fun. I haven't been posting anything. I got a ton of footage, DVR footage, and GoPro footage, but that's about it.
Just because he doesn't post doesn't mean he ain't flying.
Oh, I fly every day. Those batteries that you saw in that bag, they get used every day. Actually, I've been.
Has it been raining a lot over there by you? Because I've been raining here.
It did today. It did today, but it hasn't been. It's been hot, so I find myself. I grab my radio and I put my goggles on, and then I stick my drone out on the front porch, and then I walk my happy ass back inside, and I sit on my chair, and I fly from in the house.
Okay. Is that a TBS controller?
No, it's a Jumper Jumper T Pro.
I like those, how small they are and portable.
Yeah, I like the gamepad style better.
How is it? You like it?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Does it cost a lot?
No, this one's $99.
I got the Jumper T12. It's a little tiny one. It's nothing.
I had the T12. I had it.
Pro.
I had the T12 Pro. I gave it away.
Did you?
Actually, I sent it to Bob Casey. Bob Casey had it, and then he ended up selling it.
Okay.
Yeah, I fly from right here in the house, bro. Just throw my goggles on and just sit right here in my living room and just freaking go.
Backyard ripping, dude. That's what I do.
Yeah, rip right through the neighborhood, and I don't lose any signal or nothing. And then when I'm done, I'll usually have one of my daughters go open the front door, and I just fly right through the door. Yep. But I don't travel much like I used to. It's too hot out. I don't go to parks and like.
Is it pretty hard to do any kind of like dive with the FPV Aldias or Maddie? Is it pretty hard?
It's just a matter of how close you want to get to the building that you're diving.
I've never dove a building, not like Maddie has. I probably,
But
you know what?
That was that video of me diving was my first time ever doing it.
Did you feel comfortable doing it?
I was a little sketchy at first, but Max, I was with Max when I did that. When Max
how many times did you did it before you actually? You know what I mean? Because you start diving, you probably were further away from the building. You got closer.
I did that video I did with my 5-inch Nazgul Evoke, but before that I did a flight with my 4-inch Apex first, just to see what it felt like, and I just shot up and dove from about 10 feet away from the building, and then after that I got comfortable with it. It's not too bad.
Yeah, after going flying 6S, I kind of don't want to fly any 4S, unless it's for like Cinewhoop or something like that. You know, you want that type of flight style. I bought this drone right here from Ken Dono. He was selling it was his 4S one because he went up to 6S. This one, the 5-inch one right here.
Yeah, Ken Dono's the reason I'm flying digital. He's the one who gave me the goggles.
I gave you the whole setup.
And he gave me the 4-inch Apex for doing a job with him in West Palm. That's how I got it.
Nice.
That's how I got started.
Hey, Bob Casey, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, sir.
Hey, what's up,
What's up, Bob?
Mr. Casey, howdy, partner.
Yeah, that's right. We traded. He made me a small American flag, and I sent him the T12 Pro. I had the one with the carbon on the front. It looks like carbon fiber on the front. Is that the one you have?
Yeah. I have with the little thumb. I bought those little round thumb kind of sticky things.
Oh, you got thumb grip.
I'm a thumber, dude. I'm not.
Yeah, me too. I am too. I have a set of the MCK ones, but I've stopped using them. But that's what they look like. Oh, you bought those ones? Okay. Yeah, I have those too. I've got all kinds of sticks. I've got the thumb sticks.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, Mr. Sean Idle Studio? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man. So, Aldias, is your Evo 2, you still having that horizon tilting going on?
No, I don't have that on the Evo 2. That's gone. That was the first one. No, that was the first one I had. You remember when it had all the cracks started popping up on the airframe?
Okay.
No. This one, the replacement they gave me a while ago is rock solid. Other than it flies like a tank.
I'm not seeing any kind of tilting of mine anymore. So
on yours?
I'm happy about that.
That's good. It's a good camera though, man. It's great quality.
Are they doing any continuing updates on that? Because I haven't heard much about the Evo 2 in a while.
I haven't seen any update lately. Have you?
I had faith in Autel, and then kind of fall by the wayside, dude. Ever since this guy kind of left, it's been kind of sketchy. I know I will never buy a drone from them again. I would never buy a drone from them again.
Any reason why you feel that way?
Yeah, man. I think they kind of left this version 1, the Evo 2, kind of left it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's some more things that need to be fixed on it. And I think they probably could have done that through a firmware update, kind of like how DJI does it. But you know, with this whole when the pandemic came and there's no chips or whatever excuse they used, or I don't even know if it's true or if it was true or not, or whatever. But you know, they split up. They went to a V2.
That was ridiculous.
They kind of like focused on that, and I see a lot of people are having issues with the V2.
And they did that with the smart controller too, right? So the V1 smart controller doesn't work with the V2 freaking drone, and vice versa.
Hey, tell you what though, I love that V1. Sorry, that's my dog's going crazy. I love that V1 smart controller. Dre, when I'm doing jobs, 2,000 nits, that thing is bright.
I just don't understand why they made it. They have that badass smart controller, and yet it only works with one drone.
I know. I bit the bullet.
Well, that's why I was asking, has there been any more further updates? I mean, because like you said, they left everybody kind of hanging, and they didn't bridge the gap at all.
But I remember like Lon said, I heard on the stream, I forgot what stream it was. Lon was talking, said something about the old Autel bird that used to look like a Phantom. What the hell was
I
it
had
called?
one, the X-Star Premium.
And it kind of fell off, and they forgot about
did.
that.
They just
kind of
lost
every
us.
generation of a drone they forgot, and I should have seen that.
Batteries started going bad on those, and they stopped customer service on them, and then you couldn't find the batteries anymore, and it just became a nightmare. And I ended up selling mine for like pennies. I just got rid of it.
Yeah. Wow.
Just got rid of it.
That's unfortunate. That's why I was telling people, much as we may complain about DJI and some of the shortcomings of what they've been doing in the last year and a half, whatever, nobody else is even trying to match anything they're doing, and that's why they stay on top of the heat.
Yep.
I don't think anybody can match them, Dre. Maybe Autel.
Well, like I say, you don't.
EXO.
Expo drone. Oh, I see that.
Right.
I seen that the other day. The replay.
My biggest thing is you don't have to put out a massive fleet of drones right away. But if you make one really good drone, everybody jumps on it, and then you could slowly progress to the next line and go from there. And I think Autel bit off too much at one time. I think they just, like you say, they went from one thing and they started chasing behind DJI, and they didn't think about the rest of their inventory, because it don't make no sense to why you make a heck of a smart controller like you got, and you didn't ever do a firmware update that makes this thing compatible with the next level.
And I think they flat out said that they were not going to do it.
Yeah, they said
it just doesn't make any sense. I mean,
and that's why I said for years that these people build this stuff, and anybody who has, I would say, a little bit of inkling of knowledge of electronics, know when they build this stuff, they always build it for room to grow. And that's why it did not surprise me when DJI upgraded the old smart controller to be compatible with about 5 or 6 different drones. We all knew it had the capabilities all along. Mm-hmm. It was just a matter of them doing a firmware update, and voila, they just extended the life of a piece of equipment that everybody was about to shelve. And I said that they came out looking like kings, and Autel looking like chumps. Because
I'm gonna say this, Dre, straight out of the camera,
mm-hmm.
JPEG,
right.
Their non-color camera setting,
right.
Beautiful. You don't even have to touch it, right?
Yeah.
A little bit over sharpened, but
mm-hmm.
their D-Log shit is scrappy. You go D-Log raw on it, it's crap.
So
the flight characteristics are crap. Even you can get a little bit, on the Expo and stuff like that. It ain't gonna fly like a DJI drone.
Yeah.
What do you think about like the new ones, like the Nano? Because there's so many people out there that swear up and down that the Nano Plus camera.
I've seen it though. I've seen it on the YouTube, and I see the difference. I think it looks the clarity is a little bit sharper. Maybe it's to the eye.
I don't like the way it looks. It's just not. It's not natural looking at all. It doesn't seem to be.
I think people like the clarity because it looks, it's a little bit over sharpened, a little bit.
It's different.
Too sharpened. Yeah, it is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
But I think at night it looks good. It's pretty.
Yeah,
clear.
It looks good
raw at night.
Yeah, everybody says that it is very superior to all the DJI drones at night
for low light. But how many people often fly low light?
Yeah, but here we go again. That what's going to be the fallback support to transition this drone to keep up? Like I say, all these drones are built with future capabilities to be added to them. And then when Autel continues to leave the customers hanging, like you say, you lose loyalty. Your brand loses loyalty. The people don't like I said, never buy another one. And that's because they go through. And that's the same part. I mean, DJI doesn't have the greatest customer service. I mean, it's almost like hit and miss. Sometimes they do great. Other times it's like, oh man, I gotta wait, or this is not going on, or whatever the deal is. They're telling me they're not going to do anything, but they'll let you buy another one.
Yeah, I was excited when Randall Warnes took over, man. I was excited.
Yeah,
I was upset even though I went through the shit, but I went directly, emailed him, and he got back to me. He was like, hey man, we're going to take care of you. He had the guy. I mean, it was like, okay, wait a minute. Autel is like showing great customer support, man. This might be my new, outfit to go to, my new platform. And then it just slowly started falling. The whole
V1 saying bullshit. The same thing about Ken Booth, because Ken Booth had left Autel, and now he's back with them.
Wow. Ken Booth is awesome. He was on the forums back in the day with the Phantom, the old Phantom line.
And
It was
a
working
lot
with
of people
DJI.
are saying, like Ken had this conversation on his live stream, that they need to give him the reins to this customer support thing and let him go with it instead of micromanaging what they're doing. You know, because they've got much bigger issues in that company than just drones. I mean, they're more in the automotive side of
Well, the automotive is huge, right?
yeah, massive majority of their
Right.
company.
Mhm.
But you need to give somebody like Ken Booth the reins of customer support and let him handle it. Make him chairman of customer support or whatever, and let him do what he's got to do. But they don't want to.
It might go in along the lines like you said. A lot of youngsters don't want to work no more. They can't find the work and help to fill in that, you know, those support roles. So maybe that could be it.
So that's to get my point. I mean, you can make a good few drones have great customer support, great follow through, and people will buy that drone. But when you keep abandoning projects, keep leaving your customer base hanging, they're gonna get skittish. No one's gonna take a chance. You know?
Hey, Joe Fontelleo, how you doing, buddy?
I personally think we've come to a point in time where customer support and quality control has become an issue all around.
Oh yeah,
with everything that we buy, households, anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's become nothing but a problem.
Yeah. Like I say, no matter what we buy, like I say, even we call durable goods, refrigerators, washers and dryers, stuff like that, break down a lot sooner than they used to back in the day. And like you say, you almost got to like pulling teeth to get customer support. And I say we all can say thank God for YouTube, and we all learn how to fix stuff ourselves.
Fix it yourself. It's either fix it yourself or buy a new one. And if you're going to get a new one, I mean, shit, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It just seems like everything's the quality control and anything and everything these days has become garbage.
But you're sure paying a lot more than you did back in the day. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No kidding.
It's unreal. It sucks, man.
Let's go, Brandon. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep. Yeah, everybody's blaming it on COVID. Yeah, as well. That's
the war in Ukraine.
COVID didn't want to hit on fuck about the whole world, of course. But still, damn.
I mean, there's a way of bouncing back from shit, and people just don't seem to want to do it.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna get all crazy with that shit.
I know.
Pisses me off. Dre, you know where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, I try to play middle of the field and try to see both sides as best as can, because it's just so much craziness on both sides. It's almost like history has repeated itself. I was just telling my parents who were over earlier today about, I remember being in the 7th grade in summer school, and the teacher wheeled in, we used to call it the old TV carts. And he would push in the TV cart every day back in the summer. This is like 1972, 73. And he would watch the Watergate hearings. You know, I'm a little, kid, 12, 13 years old. Didn't know nothing about it, didn't care anything about it. But once I got older and understood it, it's just like I'm watching a repeat of what back when what happened in 7th grade. It's just the same old crazy crap that people don't learn. And no matter who sits in the office, it's just hard to trust anybody. And that's what it is. I mean, when people do the necessary underhanded crap, and people who do misguided crap, it's like, who do you really trust? It's just crazy. So yeah, here in California, it's unique, and what gets me out. Remember how a couple of months ago they were talking about giving us all $400 up to 2 cars? You notice how all that went away.
I don't even know how that's going to help.
Yeah, but you notice
how that even help.
Yeah, and all that talk went away. Now they're talking about suspending gas taxes. We get the highest gas tax in the nation.
How's that going to help? We're close to $7 a gallon over here. I don't know where you're at. It might be even higher than that.
Dude, like I say, what's 50 cents a gallon going to do for me? That ain't gonna do scratch for me.
I didn't think I'd ever see a day where 465 was a low average.
Dude, my brother in Miami told me gas is like $5.50, $5.25.
Oh yeah, Miami, they mark up big time. Like I live 1 county up, and it drops exponentially. I'm in Broward County, which is Fort Lauderdale, and as soon as you hit that Miami line, everything goes straight up.
Yeah, it's just It's just crazy, man. It amazes me how they talk this talk and no action, and they don't get it. They just don't get it, man.
Hey, brother D with UAVP. How you doing, buddy? James Morgan, how you doing, bro?
You know what the worst part is we have to live with it.
Hey, guys, I will be right back.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What can you do?
Like I say, I'm probably the oldest on this panel by quite a bit, and I remember when gas was only 55 cents a gallon, and I remember my senior year of high school when it went to $1 a gallon, and people were losing their minds, and we had odd and even days to get gas and all that kind of stuff. Man, that's in my lifetime. You know, I'm driving.
Yeah.
You know, and I only go to gas station on certain days of the week, going by your license plate number. And you're paying $1 worth of gas, and people are literally about to fight in the streets.
Well, give it time, and we're going to be back at it. Like you said, history repeats itself.
Yeah, history repeats itself, man. That's all there is to it.
30s and 40s, Trey, or what?
Well, I'll put like this, man. It's 40 plus years ago. 40 years ago.
Shit, I wasn't even a twinkle in my father's eye in 40 years.
40 years ago, dude.
Almost 40, but
easily 40 years ago.
I think the cheapest I seen gas was 98 cents. It might have been my senior year, junior year in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, I started driving when I was 16. I'm 38 now, so 22 years. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first started driving, it was around 55 cents for regulars. Premium was like 60, 65 cents.
Even shit like this, like these. This is the worst habit you can have right now.
What's a pack of stogies cost?
Now down here for Marlboros, you're about $8, $8.50.
Okay.
Which is actually not expensive compared to the rest of the areas.
I'm sure it's probably more like in New York City or something. They probably charge $20 a pack or something.
You got both me and the wife smoke, and then we got vehicles that 35-gallon tanks. Yeah,
don't fill them all the way up unless you gotta go for it.
That's the way I am now, dude. My budget is still $50.
Yeah, I don't fill them anymore.
I just limit where I go. That's all it's to it. $50 to give you back and forth to work, and no more just ripping and running just for the heck of it. Which
I just don't like letting the gas tank get low.
Yeah,
because it picked the shit off that gas, the inside of that gas tank. So you try not to let it get too low. But
yeah, Stephen Drones. Yeah, you old buck. Like I said, I remember when Jim Johnny's talking about 55 cents. 50 cents for gas, 55 cents for a pack of cigarettes.
Look at all these old fuckers, man. You guys
remember that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I remember all.
I'm about to crack 50, man. I feel
I'm Chris with Sunrise Water Media is probably in the chat going, "What the fuck am I reading?"
Yeah.
I'm just Manny, what are you about? 35, 37, Manny?
38.
30, okay.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
I'm an old soul, though, man. I don't like the new stuff. I don't like the new generations. I don't even like my generation. I can't stand them.
Yeah. But like I said, that's the way I see it. You know, like I say, Bob Casey, Stephen Jones, Jim Jones, we're all at that age that we've seen this all before. It may not be the same actual numbers, price-wise, but we've seen the same type of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Same situation, same shenanigans in our lifetime. And that's why I tell folks,
that's pathetic.
And that's what I said. I tell folks, we have not learned.
The question is, what happens? How do we come out of this? What happens next?
War. That's the end result.
Well,
right along. War. That's how we are a warring nation.
That is always one scenario. That's how we kind of got through the Depression era. But through the 70s and everything, that's why we stayed in such a long recession throughout the 70s into the 80s. And almost into the 90s was an extended recession period for our country. And what happens is, as time goes on, we just tend to live with it. Now, us in America, we are spoiled. Because like you said, you have people from Canada, over in Europe, they've been paying these kind of prices.
Gas has gone even ridiculous. It's even more.
Well, like I say, they break it down in liters, so it doesn't seem like as much. But when you start adding up 4 liters to a gallon, they're paying $8-9 a gallon. So this is the cost of our livelihood here in the United States, and and what happens is eventually people become accustomed to it.
I feel bad for my children.
Houses.
Exactly, dude.
In 1969, my parents bought their home for I think a little about $14,000. When I bought my home in '92, it was 124,000. When I bought houses that I also own that my sons live in, I have a little over 250,000. My home, which I bought at 124,000 in '92, is now worth over 800 grand here in California.
Close to $1 million, yeah.
Close to $1 million home. My parents' house, which they bought in '69 for 14,000, is up around $750,000 value.
And see, I'll talk about the other side because I rent. I've never owned, and
Yeah.
the rent nowadays they're pushing people out.
Yeah, because they'll get more money.
They're pushing full-on families onto the street, bro.
Yeah, because they can get more money.
Here in California, I don't know where Dre's at. I know he's in the Inland Empire, probably a little different. But here in the Bay Area, dude, everybody talks about the .coms and all these, Apples and Googles.
Right.
You drive down the street in a residential area, you will see a tent on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
because people are homeless.
Yeah,
dude, it's crazy. The freeway on the side of the road. It's everywhere here in California.
Same way down here.
It's disgusting, dude. It sucks.
Yeah. So it's like I say, this is history repeating itself, a vicious cycle. And like I said, what happens is we slowly but surely become accustomed to it, and we accept it for what it is.
Adapt or die, and that's the only thing
you do, right?
Adapt to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks. Like I'm only 38, and I'm dead serious when I say I would not be surprised if I do not see Social Security. I won't be surprised. And I can only imagine what the hell my kids have to live for. It's.
Let's hope it changes.
I hope so, but I mean, how long does it take before it does?
2,200 for 2-bedroom here. Sounds like here in San Jose.
2,200 for a 2-bedroom. Yeah, that's about what it is in Fort Lauderdale. Actually, a little more. It depends on where you're at. Like duplexes, you can probably get them for around 1,600 to 1,800. But yeah, about $2,000 to 2,500 for a 2-bedroom down here is about normal.
Yeah.
Yep. But what can we do, right? What can you do?
Can't do anything
except sit on live stream and bitch about it.
Yeah,
well, we love to bitch about it because we have something to bitch about. But that's where the drones come into play, in my opinion. That's
a great escape.
I just go and throw my goggles on and start flying, and I just forget shit for 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll switch up here. Chris Hope is asking about anybody plan on flying fireworks for the 4th.
I will be ripping one of my freaking FPV drones for that. I've done it with camera drones, but now I'm going to do it with an FPV quad.
We have the forest fires that could happen here, and we can't light fireworks over here.
You know, Al, I don't understand how. I mean, I understand the nostalgia of it and everything else, but especially here in California, because of the fires and we go through everything, you would think drone shows would be a hit out here in California.
Oh shit! Right, I agree.
And I talked with Steven over the Fly Guys, and I said, you guys got to market yourself out here in the West
Hell
Coast,
yeah,
because people will probably eat this up because of the. I mean, there's a lot of places here in California. I know in the Southern California where fireworks are just outright banned. You can't buy Safe and Sane or anybody else. They're just banned. And I say, and then people get in this old argument. Well, I need to have a right to what? Celebrate the 4th of July. Okay, sing me a song, whatever. But I tell people, I said, we can still enjoy a aerial show.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm surprised nobody's done it already.
A drone show would be badass to watch for an hour.
But that's what I'm saying. Awesome. I mean, it's happening over in Europe and the Middle East. And like I said, this technology was born and bred right here in America. But we're always telling Charlie to apply it.
I think they're doing them in Disney now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I believe they are doing them in Disney World. We're down here, the Disney World down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys have Disneyland, right?
Right, Disneyland.
That's how long it's been in Northern California, Chris.
The problem is you can't fly them. You can't do anything because the whole freaking damn near all of Orlando is a no-fly zone. Disney's got that place locked up, man.
Yeah.
You cannot fly that shit.
Yeah. And like I said, I get the point about, the firework. Like I say, where I live out here in San Bernardino, we are very subject to wildfires because right here at the base of the mountains and everything else. So, like I said, I'm like anybody else. I just want to be entertained, to let the people be entertained. So I'm saying, why is it so hard for us to turn to this technology when it's right there?
The question is, how do you turn to it? How do you take that step into that direction?
Well, but the thing is here, because fireworks shows are not cheap. They're very expensive. So I'm thinking for the cost for a big extravaganza of a fireworks show, you put that money toward a drone show.
Wasn't there someone in a community doing that? Dre, Maddie, wasn't there somebody doing that?
Like I say, it's Steven of the Fly Guys.
Steven of Flyby Guys does that.
Yeah, Flyby Guys. Flyby Guys,
Okay.
Steven.
But like I say, overseas.
Yeah, like I say, they're more accepting to this type of technology overseas than they are here. And that's what kills me. I said, we have the answer. The technology was actually developed here, but they're more willing to give it a shot overseas and not here and stuff. That just baffles me also. How people are just slow. You always got like I say, like pulling teeth. They're just slow to turn the corner on something because of nostalgia. And that's all it is.
Oops.
And stuff.
Oh yeah, they're doing them. Drone shows at Walt Disney World in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing them here. I mean,
I wonder what type of waiver you would need to get, or how do you even get into that?
You get a waiver because, like I said, when they did the Biden's inauguration, it was a drone show, and they worked with the FAA and got all the approvals and everything else, and everybody's good to go. And I'm thinking, okay, you guys did it for a presidential inauguration. Why can't we do this for other firework events?
It makes sense.
Like I say, it just. Yeah,
we go all out for the 4th of July because we do it for the kids. Well, we do it for us too. My brother's a firefighter, so he likes to think that we can get away with it.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking, Manny, how would you think your kids and yourself would you be dreaming to see a drone show?
Oh, absolutely.
And my thing is, a drone show actually could last a little bit longer than a fireworks show. And like I said, there's so many other factors. We talk about the show itself, but even those folks who like the animals and stuff, how the dogs run away, get scared, all that kind of stuff, because of fireworks shows and everything.
Yeah.
It had such an impact across the board on different things and stuff. And then we have a lot of
wouldn't have my 2-year-old running for the bathroom.
Yeah, and you have a lot of veterans with PTSD.
That shit. That
triggered. So I say a drone show, you would think would be a no-brainer. And they should.
I would love to see one.
Yeah.
Like you guys said, you don't see them other than Disney, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's nobody's taking the initiative to broaden it.
Right.
Down here. You know what I mean? Like over there in the EU and places like that where like Steven are, they make a living out of doing these things. There's nobody down here.
I'm surprised he hasn't taken the leap of faith here.
It just takes one person, bro, to take that business and just, like
Hey, brother, Texas drone guy. How you doing, Michael?
Hey, Mike.
Anybody?
Yeah, Mike said they had one down in Galveston, which is great. He said a drone show last year at Galveston, Texas, which is one of my places I might want to retire to. And so that's great. Like I say, it needs to be spreading across this country like like a wildfire.
Actually, here, if they have one here and it does not rain, I'm going to take my drone up and get it. See if we can go down.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Because we do one every year. Me and my brother and the family, we spend thousands of dollars at the local firework place to do it. And we
you guys don't have fire issues in Florida, right?
Well, we're legally not supposed to shoot anything that goes in the air.
Oh, really?
But there are fireworks all over the freaking state. And you're going to see them everywhere. But we block off the cul-de-sac, and then we have all the neighbors and everybody's outside, and we do it on our own.
That's cool.
You got
to flight if you have that.
Oh, hell yeah. You get those 20 shots, the box of 20 shots, and we usually line up like 6 or 7 at a time.
Dude, I remember growing up in New York City, they would put a garbage can in the middle of the street and throw bricks of firecrackers in the garbage can.
Remember those firecrackers, those black cats? We used to buy the rolls of them that went down the street. And when you lit that first one, they would go off for an hour.
Whistlers and 80s.
Yeah, man.
Roman candles.
Yeah. Hey, brother Joe, you see what Joe Fodoleo said?
Yeah, I'm typing a message now.
Okay.
Come on down, Chris Hope.
I already sent him the link. He haven't joined yet.
We have a lot of fun with the fireworks down here because we got all the kids, so the kids love them. Plus, we're like little kids too when we light them. You light them and run. It's just fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
And we stay safe. You know what I mean? We have a 10-foot by 5-foot trailer, open trailer, and we screw down wood boards that hold the tubes for the fireworks and all that shit. And we make sure everything's all safe.
If I did that shit here, my neighbors are Karens.
Well, we knock on doors. We knock on doors before we do it. No, usually if somebody says no, we'll do it.
Totally,
anyway.
dude.
We'll
a little
do
bit
it
different.
anyway.
It's a little bit different in Florida than it is over here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I can imagine. I'm sure.
Adrian, what'd you go do? Take a shower? Did you go make some food? What'd you do?
No, man. I actually went ahead on
All Things Drone.
got a little something to eat. Hey, All Things Drone. How you doing? Thank you for popping in.
Oh, look at that. I'm not subscribed. Okay, I am now. There you go.
You're not subscribed to who?
All Things Drone.
Oh, All Things Drone. That's
It's a young lady. She just lost her.
Okay. Hey,
She just lost her Mini 3
No
the
way.
other day. Yeah, she
Oh,
lost
I
her
see
Mini
it.
3.
I see the live stream.
Yeah,
for the stream
that's
shit.
Kim. She's actually gonna be on our show on the next live stream coming on. Okay.
Gotcha.
I subscribed to her and hit the button.
I
You got
am
a lot of new
stuck.
faces here, Adrian.
Yeah, I do. I love it. It's nice.
Yeah. And that's why I see that she had to jump through the hoops to get her flight logs and everything else to DJI.
Let me go ahead and give her a range because she's still dark.
Yeah.
So I just give her a range.
Yeah. Cool. I'll take a look at some of the content.
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to promote her stuff. She's really into what she does. She's a travel agent, or actually, she's a traveler. And I think she had the video out where she just went to Cartagena, what's the place down there? Colombia. And so if you guys are looking to do some traveling, you might want to hit her up. She's been to a lot of places, especially
She's
down
part
there.
107.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is part 107. No,
Yeah.
I'm looking at here. She puts her face in front of the camera a lot. That's awesome. I
That's
couldn't do
good.
that.
Yeah, she
really
doesn't.
good.
You guys
she
are good
doesn't-
at that. I can't.
She does a live stream. She did it one last night. Now she's talked about when she lost her Mini
Where's she
3.
from? It looks like maybe in New York or somewhere.
Atlanta. I think she's in Atlanta
In
area.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So up and hit the button.
Well, let's get some
But
more
I
stuff.
just subscribed to her channel. So
Let's see where 130.
What does that matter for you, Adrian? You don't watch nobody's shit anyway.
shut your ass up.
I subscribe.
Such an asshole.
Oh man,
Oh,
That's
you done
killer.
threw his ass out.
that's killer.
Atlanta, so that's not far from me. And
Hey, Adrian,
Cool.
skadoosh.
Skadoosh Dink.
Don't start no shit, man. We got a nice young lady here.
So I said we want to give her a nice warm welcome to the Adrian
Yeah.
Mateo live stream show. And,
Did you give your Adrian Mateo bump? Let's see how many subscribers she has, Adrian. Like Matt does.
She actually
not
had,
bump.
let me see.
Bullshit.
She has 131 subs now because I just subbed to her channel. So
Well,
let's
she has
all go and
100
subscribe to her channel as well. Give us some support.
Oh,
Actually,
Mateo
135.
bump. There it is. Mateo bump.
Yeah, she had 130. Now she got 135. So she going up.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
cool.
I like to be bigger than Matt. Let's see if we can get her to 150.
Oh,
Matt be
there
like,
you go.
oh, can we get 135, 136? No, let's make it 150. For everybody who's in the chat right now, sub her channel. She should put her at 136.
136.
Come on, folks. Push her to 150.
Here, how about we just here? I
She
think
was at
everybody already
129 when I subbed.
We'll put the link in the chat.
There's enough people in this chat right now. There's 30 people in this chat. So we'll push her to 150.
Did you
Easy.
know that after 100 subscribers, which is where it's at, that you can change your YouTube link to your own
Channel name.
URL? You can put your channel name in your URL there.
Yeah, that's what I have in mind. That's my
Just in
channel
case
name.
you did not know that.
Yep.
Let's see where we're at now.
I was actually pretty happy when I
138.
was able to do
Oh,
that to
that's
mine.
cool. Mateo
138.
bump. Mateo bump.
Okay, where's she at now, Al?
138.
She's at
Come on,
138.
folks. Come on. 12 more. 12 more.
139.
She's at 130. She's at 139.
Yay.
Okay. Come
Dude,
on,
you
11
have
more.
you have the magic powers, Adrian. You're more powerful than
You damn right I am.
the League of Shadow Master. You know who that
Somebody
is,
here
right?
just joined in, so
Mr.
give me one
Cinematic.
moment.
No,
There's a drone checklist on here.
Mateo Bump. There it is again.
Drone
Yeah.
checklist.
yeah. Come on now. Let's get her to 150.
Oh, this is cool.
Let's get her 150.
This is
Me-
all you should go take a look at this. allthingsdrone.com. It's a pretty cool site.
What's going
Buyers-
on, Mr. Chrissy Hope?
What's up, Adrian?
How you
What's up,
doing,
Chris?
Chief?
How Matt, Dre?
Hey, what's going on,
How
Chris?
you doing, buddy?
What? Y'all doing
Like I
all
say, folks, I want 150. I'm not happy with 140. I want 150. There's not people here to get her to 150.
Yes, there is.
Adrian, that's pretty powerful. She's at 129. She's at 140.
Right now, she's at 140. 140.
That's good,
10
people.
more. 10
Come on.
more.
Y'all
Make
don't
sure-
want me to break out my Marine Corps tone on y'all because y'all need to get up, grab a hold, reach up and grab a hold. Oh, hot on the fire line. The fire line is now hot.
Dre's
Ready
on
to left, ready
fire.
to right.
Dre is on.
You got to flex
fire.
the guns right now. Flex the guns.
Don't do that. You're going to cause me to get the hell out of here.
exactly what Chris Waters says down there too, Adrian. Everybody needs to watch it and comment to make the sub stick.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Well,
Give her
you
a
ain't gonna
thumbs
get.
up.
We'll
Sub
give
and
it.
give a thumbs up.
It's 139 now because you know Adrian ain't gonna do that shit.
Come on, 150. I'm looking for 150.
That's why I went ahead and said it for him, Al. I knew he would.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
point, Chris. Next.
I want to see
Yeah.
150. Let's see how low you guys are at 150.
Hopefully, we have enough people watching to make it to that
we
number.
do. We do.
Oh, there's
She's at 141.
We do. We could
Think
get up
so?
to 150 easy.
there's
She went
400
up
people watching the stream.
141.
Yeah. Come on now. You got to chime in. Chime
Right
in.
now, 141. 9 more, and then we get it to 150.
I like the website.
Yeah.
Do you see the website? Have you
No,
seen it?
it's still right here.
Are you looking at it?
Unlike Adrian, I'm gonna go back and actually watch.
It's a
And
nice,
leave a
it's a
comment.
really nice website.
Preach it, Al. Preach it.
Jesus Christ.
So I highlight that sunrise this morning, Chris.
You know what, Dre? I watched you, but your video, I mean,
You
your
know-
audio was cutting in and out real
You know,
bad.
know what I found out? I had the wrong cable for my audio.
Really?
For the transmitter to go into the back of the camera, wrong
Right.
type of cord. I had to order. I guess the Rode mics take a certain type of cord. On one end, it has like 3 little rings, and the other end has 2. And the cord I had 2 rings on both sides. And that's why everything was so staticky. Because when I changed over later on to the mobile wireless mic, everything worked fine. It was
Yeah, I
just
didn't
it was just the internet buffering that was the issue then. So
I
like I
didn't get to
said,
check your second stream.
yeah, that's why I said it's just a matter of me learning all these different things. I'm picked up some gear lately, so I'm trying to get it working. Just like I had the camera that was rotating around, I thought that's going to be a nice little touch when I do a time lapse. That thing goes 360 degrees, and I can have it do it for 10 seconds all the way up to 1 hour to rotate around.
Actually, at 144.
144.
Come on, 6 more, 6 more. Don't let me have to call you out. Don't let me have to call you out.
Go ahead, Adrian. Open up your other 6 channels and subscribe to her.
Have her down, Adrian.
Damn, Aldia, you like to talk a lot of shit, man.
You know what? People probably think I'm a prick, but you guys got to see the texts I get from this guy.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Al can back it up like
6
Dre,
more.
Adrian.
6 more, 6 more.
That's
I want to
awesome.
see 6 more. That's right, Chris. TRS to TRRS. I figured that out today, and like I say, I learned something new. So that was with my, like I said, I had the mobile wireless mics. They're okay. They're nice, but I wanted to try out the Rode ones to see if it was just a little bit more clarity in the microphones. Even though I'm still using a leveler mic, I wanted to see if there's a difference or not. And go from there and see which one works better. I know the Rode mics stay powered for like 7 hours
Whoa.
and stuff, so I can leave them on and they'll stay on and everything. The other ones run off the AAA batteries, and I know they can probably go dead in about probably 2 to 3 hours.
No interest in those DJI ones, Dre?
Too much money, dude. I mean, I like buying. I like buying gear, but I ain't gonna spend top dollar.
Are the roads cheaper?
I got these rolls for about I get it. It's the original gold ones. I got it for like $40.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Because right now I'm looking at it. They got the new ones, the Gold 2s with the 2 channels, and I might go ahead and spend a little money once I get this cord and they work okay. I might be able to pick up this other set, the newer ones for about
Good night, Joe.
Probably
Later,
about
Joe.
60,
Good night,
70
Joe.
bucks. And brand new, they run about $300 brand new. So I'm like,
Good night,
okay,
Joe
what's going
Fortaleo.
on?
Good night, Bob. Good night, brother Bob.
All right, don't start running out of this room
Hey,
because
good night, Bob Casey.
you want me to call you out because I'll hunt you down.
Fotoleo, how's he say his name? Fotoleo? Is he Italian?
Joe Fortaleo.
His last name is actually Leone.
Oh, okay.
He just uses
Yeah.
Fotoleo.
Where's she at now? Where's she at?
144.
144.
She's
144. We done got 6 more in here. I can't believe we ain't got 6 more people in here.
She got 15 subs.
Yeah, that's
Chrissy
not
Go,
bad.
did you sub to
Yeah,
her?
from
Chrissy
a-
Go,
Say it again, Adrian.
did you already subscribe to her channel?
I subscribed.
I think we all got.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
I
it.
watched. I'm going to watch and I'm going to like and leave a comment.
Yeah, you definitely need to, because I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
YouTube these days been playing head games with people.
It's
Yeah.
not like my videos. You come by and say I saw it, and you never leave a comment or a like.
Take care, Bob Casey. Good night.
I know you watch them.
Is that me or Adrian, or actually
talking about
probably,
I'm talking about Adrian.
probably
Oh,
both of us, because I don't
He-
comment
he-
as much as I
he-
should
he-
either.
He talking shit about me, Maddie, as usual.
I know. That's because he loves you.
I know.
I do that.
Yeah. So
He's
Chris,
my
you're in the house tonight, brother. Usually you're out in the garage.
I mean, we are in our remodeled home. My grandparents had. We moved up here about a month ago.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I remember you've been doing work on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're in it, and we've been in it about a month. And
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna get my other place sold, and then I'll have another shop.
Man
up here.
cave.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go. Good
That's the
deal.
plan. That's the plan.
All right.
It's just done got so hot here now. I don't feel like doing anything outside at all.
Yeah, what's the temperature there now?
103 today here.
Humidity feel like what, 120?
Wow.
Humidity is it's hot, Al, but at least it's like in the 60% range. It's not.
Okay.
It's been
It's not
worse,
like Florida.
but the wind blew today pretty good all day.
Yeah, it's been about 90s here, but dry heat.
And our granddaughter played softball today. I don't know how she done it. I just don't
Oh,
get
wow.
it.
Yeah.
There ain't no shade on a softball field.
Yeah, sure.
You guys, they don't play those games early in the morning in Texas, or like in
Oh,
Florida?
they start
like
early in the
football
morning.
games?
They'll run till dark. 30.
Oh wow. We should play club ball or something.
Yeah. How many games
Yeah.
she played today? 4.
Wow. I know she's done.
Yeah.
She's got to be done.
Played 4 today.
4 games in this kind of heat.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't miss that.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Mm.
Barely, I remember.
As a matter of fact, it's pretty cool. They got a YouTube channel, and we watched them on TV today
Mm.
on the TV screen on YouTube. Yep,
Right.
That was pretty cool.
Well, that's what I said. The camera gear that I have is basically designed for stuff like that, to live stream soccer, baseball, stuff like that. And that's why I found an interest in it, to say, okay, I think I could use this with drones, where I can live stream some stuff. And it allows you to use Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and a couple other. And you can also use it. RTMP? You can use it stream to that method also.
Hey, I want to change the subject just a minute.
Sure.
Don't forget, everybody, to subscribe to this young lady. All things drones,
Yes.
please. If you get a moment,
Where's she at
But-
now?
Still at 144.
144. I can't believe we couldn't get.
y'all we'll switch it up a little bit, Adrian, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Go
I
ahead.
watched a movie last night on Netflix with Adam Sandler called Hustle.
I've seen that. I didn't see it, but I've seen a trailer on it. Is it pretty good?
Go.
If I'm not mistaken, that's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix.
I heard there
Okay.
were some FPV shots in that movie, or an FPV shot in that movie.
Probably is. It's a good
Adam
movie.
Sandler,
Yes.
basketball, right? A basketball.
Basketball. about basketball. It's called Hustle.
I've heard about it. I've heard that.
It's a fun movie. It's got a little language in it, but man, it's a good movie, and it reminded me of the one where the kid named Brendan Fraser, the scout, went to Old Mexico and found this kid pitching in the middle of a freaking whatever in Old Mexico, and they brought him back. And the Yankees drafted him, and the kid was just a bundle of nerves. It had that same kind of storyline. If you remember that movie, that's probably 20 years ago. That movie.
You said it's on Netflix, right?
Netflix, called Hustle.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Okay,
It's a movie, right? Not a series.
No, it's a movie.
Give me something to watch.
A lot of NBA players make cameos. Of course, I like Dr. J. You know, from the Sixers, and that's kind of where his home base is. He's a Philadelphia Sixer fan.
Okay.
He's a scout for the Sixers, and it's a cool movie.
Okay, Westworth says she's at 145. 5 more subs. 5 more subs.
5 more. Let's go. We can do it.
That's my push for a good movie.
Good.
I've always been a big Adam Sandler fan. Always. I've loved the guy.
I think he's funny as hell.
He is freaking awesome.
We watched Happy Gilmore this afternoon.
That's one of
my favorites.
So was Billy Madison. Billy Madison was on too.
Yeah. Yeah, they were back to back, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, they were.
That one on The Longest Yard. Two of my favorites.
And he writes a lot of that stuff, bro. He's one talented son of a bitch, man.
And
Don't get me wrong about Waterboy. That was funny as hell too.
They all were. That's My Boy is one of my favorites of him.
What'd you say, Adrian? Waterboy reminded you of you?
Jesus
Billy Madison was good too.
Yeah, I gotta say one of my favorite Adam Sandler's movies is That's My Boy. He's a freaking wacko in that movie.
That movie is retarded.
That's My Boy?
Yes.
Dude, that shit's awesome.
I like it. I think it just too stupid.
Dude, the stupid is what made it funny.
Yeah.
That's comedy.
Dude.
Adrian, that's called
You fucking your sister.
What are you talking about? Deplane.
Adrian, Northside needs a Mateo bump.
Yeah, I'm already subbed to Northside Hawk Drone Tech.
Yes, please go ahead and do Northside Hawk Drone Tech. Where is he at?
He's in the room. You know, I'm
He's
sorry,
in
sub to
Australia.
it.
He's in Australia. Yeah. Down under.
Oh, you know what? He doesn't even have a wrench. Let me give him a blue wrench.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
He's up to 145.
Is that what you have now?
Oh, look who decided to go ahead and finally show up. Freaking knucklehead. Hold on, let me bring him in.
If he just decided to show up, don't bring him in.
Damn knucklehead.
Hey,
Yep.
Steve-O.
Captain Knucklehead, how are you?
Now, see, I would have probably guessed 10 other people before I got to Steve.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking anywhere near Steve Carpenter on that one.
Right, yeah.
I was leaning more towards like Uncle Bill or something.
Yeah.
No, I know. Actually, Uncle Bill told me he was going to go to sleep. He's too tired. But I did send him one.
Oh, boy.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody in chat. How are you?
Doing good. We've had a beautiful day here today.
Were you in on, I guess it was Art's show earlier?
No.
Okay, well, Bob and, probably tip my tongue. Bob and Tom up in Vegas are talking about putting together a meetup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking about it on
in Vegas. An art show in Vegas.
Yeah.
In Vegas. That's right by you, Dre.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's not but a couple hours drive. I'll make that drive.
They were talking about maybe October.
We're at in Vegas, Red Rock.
Well, as he said, that's the only issue is that, most of the places to go fly, you got to, get out of town to the outskirts to fly. Is one thing, but, they know everybody's going to want to stay near the strip if possible. So you kind of like say, if you come, you're going to probably have to get a rental car or something to, stay at the strip and then and drive out to where we're going to fly. Because it really, unless you you got to get away from the strip, get away from the airports to really fly anywhere and stuff.
Yeah, you can fly at Red Rock Canyon. It's about
they mentioned
30,
Red
40
Rock
minute drive.
and they mentioned some other dry lake. They were talking about some dry lake just outside of Henderson,
there's a
out
bunch
by the old Las Vegas Strip highway, out there by the racetrack. Steve, where you drive in now, they got a little racetrack out there. I guess that's far enough from the executive airport outside of Henderson. You can probably fly there.
Lake Mead, Lake Powell, they consider dry lakes now.
Could be, Chris. Dry lakes and could be open up some old cases around here too. They keep finding bodies.
In that one barrel over in Lake Mead, they opened it up and they think it's from its heyday back in the 70s during the mafia days. That they rolled this guy, packed him inside a 55-gallon drum, and tossed him in the lake.
Yep. So I said it might be I say open and maybe close a few cases.
Yeah.
And stuff. So yeah.
Oh, when we were out there in December, we flew out at Red Rock. We flew out at trying to think another area out there we flew out too.
I think if you go past Red Rock, there's like some little ghost town or something like that.
Yeah, there is.
About 20, 30 minutes past it.
Yeah, and then if you keep on going out that way too, then you get out towards Area 51. You keep on going out it's about an hour out.
Oh shit! You don't want to go fly your drone there.
Oh yeah, you can fly. You can fly at this side where the alien store is.
Yes, I think they probably want to keep it probably within about 20, 30 minutes of the strip where they want to fly, so people have to go that far. They don't want nobody get lost.
Yeah.
But once you get outside of Vegas, there ain't much else to find.
Well, bodies.
Yeah, that's about it. Now, I was just thinking about that guy who got lost in the around the gas in Death Valley and started walking. I'm thinking, what made you think you were going to make it to the next gas station and you got stopped in the middle of Death Valley?
Yeah.
I'm like, you should have got gas at least somewhere, beyond state line. You should have got gas at that. If you went on a full tank there, you would just, I say nuts. That is the proper term. You were nuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you should know you wasn't going to make it, no matter if you're going south to Phoenix or going west to Barstow, you need a full tank of gas.
Yeah.
Crypto Man 5000 has a good question.
You won't be able to. Your drone will come down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where the gate is for you to go in there, there's no way a drone could fly that far.
Mm. Wow.
Over there in California, Al, Steve, and Dre, can you guys fly over any national parks? Are you guys allowed to?
No, nowhere. In the national park. In a state park? No, not in a state park either.
A state park would be easier here in Texas if you just go ask the person at the door. A lot of times they'll say yes.
Usually, if you want to fly a state park in California, you have to get special permission from the state itself, whatever agency that runs the state parks, and then they're going to require you to have insurance, all the other kind of stuff to have. You're going to have, even though you're not even flying with goggles, they're going to ask you for a VO. All this kind of stuff they're going to require you to have, and then basically you got to pay for the permit to fly.
And you better be having that all filled out about 6 months to a year beforehand.
Yeah. There's an actual form
with the bureaucracy here.
Yeah, there's a form that you have to fill out and submit it.
Now in Texas, you can take off outside the park, fly over the park, and come back and land outside the park.
You can do that. You can do that in a national park. Because I had a friend of mine that flew out to where you've got all the Red Rock stuff. You were saying at Lake Powell. He was on the Indian reservation, and it was just like, a broken. I forget what they call it, but you see the posts up, and it's like the squared off natural wood fencing, and that's what separated the reservation from the national park. And this guy, my friend, is flying the drone. Here comes a ranger. And he's driving on the national park side. He says, excuse me, is that your drone? He goes, yes, sir. And he goes, you know, you're not allowed to fly a drone in a national park? He says, no, that's not true, sir. He says, I cannot take off and land in a national park, but it doesn't stop me for flying over. And the butte that he wanted to fly on was probably not even a half a mile out. And the national park ranger said, that's the answer I wanted to hear. Have a wonderful day.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, they know the rules and they test you when they ask the question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess maybe they just want to know if you're actually up to date with the rules and that you know what you're doing.
See if you got any of this up here, Adrian.
Yeah,
It's a little old slack.
I mean, unlike Al Diaz, you know, I don't even know how the hell he passes Part 107. Anyway, like I was saying.
I know you was gonna. I knew it. Coming on here, I knew you were gonna start talking shit.
Al, you know he's compensating for something. Come on.
This could do shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Adrian, you got to remember, it's Dio Wikipedia here. He can just spew that stuff right out to us.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we got Mr. Uncle Chris Hope, who's not gonna let me get away with none.
Nope.
Nope.
Gonna thump you on your little ear.
Yeah, don't make me put my security guard, Mr. Recoveryone drone on your ass now.
Oh, me and Dre's tight. It's you got to worry about. You need to go look in the mirror. That's who you need to worry about.
There's only one person that you can control in life.
You know what? This is one question I always ask myself this question that Leonard JSK Enterprise actually when they
You better go get it before you get caught.
Exactly.
You're in
I always
trouble.
thought about that.
You're in trouble.
I would imagine it's going to be a fine plus loss of your device.
Mm-hmm.
Sad thing.
So if it does happen, I mean, does that mean he's going to lose it? They're not going to give it
will.
back to him?
They won't.
Well, it depends on the individual. He could. If it's a
Depends
nice
on the
little boy, he may say, "Okay, here you go. Don't do it again." Yada yada. But you get one that wears the badge and the gun is real serious.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost.
They'll keep them. Yep.
There's these things called handcuffs.
See the scars?
Adrian, what you holding, a drone?
No.
What's in your hand?
What's in your hand, Adrian? Show us.
The other hand. Is that your sex toy for the night? Be careful with
Dude,
that.
that's a piece for my damn scooter, man.
Oh, okay.
Electric scooter to put my phone in.
Just asking.
That's one thing I'm really fortunate where I live. I mean, if you go south of me, say maybe 10 miles, no, I can't. That's Camp Pendleton, the Marine Corps Air Base is down there. So I can't go that way. And then almost 12 miles going, say, northwest is an airport. But other than that, except for watching out for helipads, it's wide open all up and down the coast and going inland, except for the national parks.
No.
Yeah, I had a string of Blackhawks fly by me today while I was out this morning, probably heading up to the Army base up there outside of Barstow and stuff. I'm like, where are these guys going? They're flying right about 500 feet, just trucking along.
We deal with Tor helicopters down here a lot on the beach.
There ain't no touring. These guys are doing exercises.
Yeah,
So,
we get the Marine Corps choppers,
Right.
the Blackhawks, and what's the other one? The two-seater front and
That's called the Apache.
Apache.
the Apache. We get those up and down the coast.
yeah.
Those we don't see down here. Not this far south.
So Ireland, there's no rules. You can just fly anywhere you want.
No, there's some rules there.
Blessing here says DWE UAVP.
Yeah, well, I know you can't fly near some of those castles.
Yeah, I see some. What's his name? Rod? Is it Rod Piker?
Piker.
Man, I think got some epic shots on some of the castles he films. It's incredible.
Yeah, he went down to visit Tomas. In fact, the castle that Tomas can see from the front of his home, Cashel. They went down there and they flew that. He met up with him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
Hey, where we at? Where we at with the young lady? All things for
I just checked, still at
145.
145.
what young
Nice.
lady? What young lady?
Here's 146. We'll get Steve to sub to.
Yeah, I was getting ready to
All,
say that.
all,
got
her
him.
channel is All Things Drone.
And
All
and Northside Hog John Tech only at 34. Let's go to subscribe to his channel as well.
Yeah, I'm already subbed to his channel.
Yeah, I
also.
saw this channel and hers, and
Is
I'll look at
is she,
check it
she-
out later.
what, is she in the chat?
She
She
was in the
was.
chat. I don't know if she's still in it
She
now,
was,
but she
yeah.
was here a while back.
All
She could-
things drones.
This
Yeah.
stream was the first time I've ever seen the name.
Yeah,
All,
same here.
all together.
No, it's all separate.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt.
Steve, I just put it in the
Matt's.
chat.
It's going to hurt Matt's
Oh, okay,
feelings,
thank
Adrian.
you.
The Mateo bump got her
The
16
male bump.
goddamn subs.
Whoosh.
Yep.
Boom.
The Mateo bump.
Hey, good evening, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, she is here. There she goes right there.
Yeah, she's still
There
here.
she is. Okay, y'all thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, all
Nice.
right.
Nice to meet you, young lady. Appreciate you.
Nice
Well,
to meet you.
And we're gonna get her on the panel in
Nice.
another week or so she can give us her full story in her own voice.
You think we can get maybe one night when Adrian's not here, Dre?
I'll go live for that.
Dre, will you be asking the questions or Adrian asking the questions?
Well, it's Adrian's show, so I would give him
The hell just happened?
privilege.
He took the troublemakers out, Matthew.
I see that.
Oh man.
All we need is Northeast drone production slip in here.
He's watching. He's probably watching.
Hey, Matt.
You
He's probably pissed right now that Adrian stole his thunder.
Yeah,
Mateo-
I guess
Mateo
so.
bump.
That's
Hey,
what I
Got
wanted.
7 subs to Northside.
Oh, she changed the URL.
Chris Hope, you're
Oh.
still flying at around 8:15, right?
Yes, 7:15 your time, 6:15 my time.
Okay. 7:15. All right.
I know that's early for you.
That's even earlier for me. And we
Hey.
know Dre's up at that time, so
While I got
He'll be
you,
watching.
while I got you here tonight, Al, I have got a question here. We eat a lot of Mexican food, and we eat some ribs last night at our favorite Mexican food place, and they had a sauce, and it's made with TAMARIND. How do you say that? Tamarind?
Say that one more
Tamarind.
time.
Tamarin.
Tamarind.
TAMARIND.
Oh, tamarindo. Tamarindo.
Tamarindo?
Yes, they made like a barbecue sauce and put on these ribs. We had ribs last night at this Mexican food place here at home, and man,
It's good, huh? I've never heard of that before.
Oh,
Not that
it's
I'm Mexican.
Great
but-
seasoning.
that's the pepper.
Oh, okay.
And they take and they cook it down.
Mhm.
They cook it down to and
Yeah,
of
that's
course,
tamarindo.
Shit,
Yeah,
I've
tamarindo.
never heard of that.
Tamarindo?
Holy cow.
Tamarindo. Yeah.
She wouldn't
That
give me the
is
recipe.
freaking amazing.
They
Is
make
it good?
great sauce, great barbecue sauce.
But what do they mix with it?
She wouldn't tell me, man. It's
She
a
wouldn't
homemade,
tell
it's a
you?
secret.
Well,
Adrian, do you know?
Texas style
Of course, because
barbecue.
in the Dominican Republic, that's grown over there. Actually, that is a excellent source of fiber. Aldia, it's freaking amazing. It tastes great.
They have it in Mexico. It comes from Mexico. I mean, they use it in a lot of foods.
Oh yeah.
And making dishes up. It's a pepper that they'll grind in to make the different sauces with.
They even have the sodas. They even have the soda with that flavor too. Sodas are
This is
not-
this is a traditional Mexican food place, and it's it's authentic. It's not Tex-Mex. It's real Mexican food.
Room.
And make sure we get Andrew to go over and sub All Things Drones channel.
Andrew, it wasn't spicy. It was sweet, and it was good.
Yeah. They'll use it also mixing that in with tamale sauce sometimes to put on your tamales, and you'll put that on it, and oh, it's delicious.
Steve, I've never heard of that. And I'm here in California like you, where there's Mexican restaurants. And
well, my mom was also born in Mexico, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
That helps.
And
That
all my aunts and uncles, actually, they were all born in Mexico as my grandparents immigrated from the Middle East, from Lebanon, Christian Lebanese. They couldn't get into Ellis Island. It was shut down, so they ended up having to go to Cuba by ship.
Oh, wow.
And then from there, then they got into Mexico, and then it took them 13 years to get their lottery number pulled to come to the United States.
Wow.
All they got to do is go to the Texas border and they can walk right across.
Yeah. That just it just hurts me so much when I see that. I see what my grandparents had to go through, and this stuff is just, okay, turnstile.
That's exactly what it is down at the coast. I mean, not the coast, but down at the border of Texas.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. In fact, we've talked to the CBP officers, and they'll be sitting there going, he says, I feel like I'm the desk clerk at a Motel 6. All we're doing is filling the stuff in there, and then they're just moved to the next spot. And they disappear.
Well, when it comes to that, Steve, well, actually don't get me started, because I've been waiting for 12 years just for my sisters to be either approved or declined.
Really?
That sucks, dude. When you do it the right way, it's not happening.
That's
exactly. You know, I've been doing it the right way from the beginning, and I'm getting 12 fucking years, and I'm still waiting.
Wow.
Hey,
how you doing, buddy?
JDS, make sure you sub All Things Drones channel, and also we got somebody new, Jersey style. Welcome. Make sure you go sub All Things Drones channel, please.
And also Northside Hawk Drone Tech.
Yeah, we are give them the Mateo bump.
Jersey style. Hello and welcome. I think I'm subbed to you. I'm just go find
2 away. All Things Drone is 2 away from 150.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it 150 yet?
No, it's 148.
148.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm already subbed to Jersey already. Okay.
Are you? I'm not. I just subbed his.
I am too. I am now.
I am too. I'm subscribed to Jersey style. Awesome.
Okay.
I sold my wife's implants for a full tank of gas. Oh, that's good stuff.
Some hecacious implants.
Somebody's making some money.
20-gallon tank or 40-gallon tank?
All right, Andrew, you got a sub.
Yeah, I subbed Andrew too. D-Whip. Let's see.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's sweet. We got the young lady up tonight. Way to go, Adrian Mateo Drone.
Yeah,
drones.
That was actually that was a better bump than Matt.
It is. You know, said it was Chris. Chris said it.
It is. Yeah. I love Matt. I love you too, Adrian. I can't believe that you beat him. Ooh. He's sitting over.
I bet he's gonna be calling me later, talking shit. I'm
you
sure
you gotta rub it in his face, man. You gotta send him this string.
Well, he's not subbed in. He's not signed in, so
yeah, you gotta send the link to the stream to him and say, hey, Mateo Bump is king.
He's bitter right now. He's watching.
Are they fighting, Steve?
Probably grinding his teeth.
No, he's not in.
Oh boy.
Got you, V-Dub. I'll check it. I'll watch a little something here in a little bit.
The bump wars.
Look what he said. What Chris, what someone on the media said.
Yeah,
the bump wars are on.
Uh-oh. That'll be a new Sunrise Media video coming out in a theater near you.
I bet it's not 3 days. We'll take bets right now. It's less than a week. In this corner, Adrian Mateo Drone. In this corner, good day, mate.
Yeah.
Chris is screen recording everything right now. We just see it. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Tony McClain. Then 2 more. She's at 150. 2 more. Hey, Mr. Eden Valley, how you doing, buddy?
There we go. That's one,
sir.
Eden Valley. Make sure you go
early riser.
sub. Go sub all things drone.
What the hell?
4:26 a.m. in the morning.
He must be getting ready to go fly somewhere.
Yeah.
Eden Valley. It's early for him. It's tomorrow for him. I mean, for us.
Yeah.
It's the future.
He flies some cool stuff too.
No, we're not too much, Chris. We just know you all too well.
We know the truth, Chris Waters.
And out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, Chris fell asleep trying to help Kelly out the other day. I just can't believe he did.
Holy heat index last
The hover
week.
test. The hover test.
The hover test, yeah. Last week, heat index was 108.
That's insane.
I get it. That's about where we were at. I think it was about 108.
Oh my god, my dogs are going fucking crazy. Look at this.
Oh, that's your dog, Aldiaz. I thought it was Steve.
No,
that's my Rottweilers.
They sound like that. They sound like chihuahuas. You better put some bass in their voice.
Chiquito Taco Bell.
What'd you do? Would you get them
They're
nip or
mixed
something?
breed. They're mixed breed. Rottweiler poodle.
Rottweiler poodle. That's about what they sound too.
They're rootle.
Dre, it looks like you might hit that goal of 150, bro.
Oh,
Right.
149.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
149.
No more needed.
One more.
Yeah.
Come on,
Gotta be
Steve-O.
somebody in here.
I've subbed.
Let me see.
One more. Come on, JDS flying counting sub. Oh, he just did. Anyway.
Let me
Oh,
see. Here.
JDS made it 150.
Hey, John.
No, it didn't. Still 149.
Hang on here a second. Let me see something.
One more. I'm gonna have to
there.
rub it into Matt later on.
149.
It's the bump wars. The bump wars.
Yeah, Chris's wheels are spinning right now.
Adrian, is it a front bump?
It's
or
at
a back
150.
bump?
151.
Nice.
151.
There you go.
There you go.
That's how we do it.
152.
That's how
That's
we do
like
it.
21 subs.
Look at
There
that.
you go.
Congratulations.
152.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, Adrian. The Mateo bump works.
Mateo bump. Oh, you are the king.
All right.
You are the king
The help
bumper.
of your panel. You did it, bro. Matt's gonna kill you.
Yeah, he gonna talk my shit to me.
Can he beat that? I don't know if you can beat that.
We're
I
going
don't know.
you're going
Outstanding work, folks.
You're
Outstanding
going to
work.
get you a Mateo bump song now.
Chris is the only one that heard. Hey, was it Adrian, are you going to do a front bump or a rear bump with Matt? Front bump or rear bump?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll probably do both.
Outstanding, folks. Outstanding, folks in the chat.
I bet you
This
would
is
do both.
how we show support to people in our drone community.
Thank you, man. That's how we. That's right. That's what we need to do. Support each other. That's right.
No, be sure to go in there and like
go
a
watch
video
it.
and comment.
I'll do
Don't
just
be
cool it,
fucking
man.
Adrian. Don't be Adrian.
No, make sure you do. Make sure you go and watch at least one video and comment on that video and watch it for its full length.
I already
Otherwise,
did. I commented on one of the shorts.
oh, cool.
I'm gonna go
Because
back and
otherwise,
watch the rest of
the
them.
algorithm will drop you off, and she'll lose it within a couple of days.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, like I said, hopefully we'll get our schedules together with her and Adrian. We'll get her on the panel here, hopefully in another week or two, and along with a couple other young ladies I've been trying to reach out to and get them on the panel so we can get their story, how they got into drones.
Every video she'll be on the camera talking, so I'm sure that she'll be all right being on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching some crazy guy called Kelly Shore on some channel called Ready Set Drone. Have you ever guys heard of that?
Yeah.
That's how I got my first drone.
He's actually gonna be on my show on the second week of July. He's tied up all the way till July 4th. So he's gonna jump on.
Is he on vacation?
Yeah, he's doing runarounds. Hell, I forgot where he was. Last time I talked to him, he was in. I don't remember where he was.
Or working, traveling?
Where was he?
Guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and give the stream a thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he's in St. Louis, and then he's traveling to New York and KC. Yeah, so he'll be home on 4th of July. He'll be home.
Thanks for reminding me, Adrian. I just gave you a thumbs up.
Are we supposed to help you as well?
43, 42, 43.
Who?
You.
Me?
Adrian. Yeah. Oh, Adrian.
Adrian.
There he goes, self-promoting.
What was that?
Yeah,
I said, there he goes, self-promoting.
y'all make sure to bump me.
You got
Matt
44.
bump Chris. Mateo
No.
bump Chris.
No, Adrian's
44.
bumping himself.
44. Thumbs up, baby.
I hit the number I wanted. I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at.
That's the way I see it. It is what it is.
That's it. I wanted that community tab. That's all I wanted. That
Are you able
community
to?
tab.
You have it now?
Yeah. I'm at 520 now. I'm over
Okay.
500. So that's all I wanted. The whole 1,000 thing. I could really care less.
Yeah. Just a number.
Yep. That's it.
Does Northside Hawk Drone Tech know this dude? Oh, jeez, I'm going blank right now. Matt. Does he know Matt? Matt Northeast?
Oh,
No?
you need to go to
'Cause he-
Matt.
I think he said earlier that he
Because he's
did.
from Australia
Drone.
or watches.
Yeah,
Watch,
North-
yeah. Greg
Well,
has
Matt,
been on it a
Matt
long
doesn't
time.
play well with his neighbors.
Northeast Drone Productions, Northside.
I think Matt wants to be an American.
Hey, Rick and Morty, how you doing, buddy?
Well, he's
Hey, Rick
working
and Morty,
right now.
FTV, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, it's super. That's what I love about that being a moderator in the chat. You just hit those 3 dots and just go to channel, man. It makes it that
Hello,
much.
Ron.
Hey,
Ron
Ron.
Lockwood.
What's up, Ron?
Hey, Ron.
Ron said, who just got the bump
Hey,
from the
Ronald
little
Lockwood,
guy
how
from
you doing,
Florida?
buddy?
It was a little bump, Ron. Trust me.
If you want to bring them in, Adrian, go ahead. I'll go ahead and drop out. It's getting close to my bedtime.
There's a little Pekin.
No wonder why you get up so early, Dre. You're fucking
You
going
about to
sleep
go,
at
Dre?
8:30.
Hey, dude, you gotta work it from one end to the other.
10:30. It's like 8 or 7:30 there, isn't it? Or 8:30?
It's 8:30 here.
It goes to bed with the
8:30.
chickens, man.
Like I say, Chris, I was
I'm
up before the sun got up this morning.
I know, man. It's maybe
I
make
was
a
up.
long day. I'll
When
be
you
up
was
at 5 in the
rolling
morning
over,
myself.
counting another sheep there, Al, I was out live streaming this morning. I was entertaining my brothers on the Midwest, Central Time, Mountain, and the East Coast this morning on an early morning live stream.
Oh, you know what? I hopped on your stream and it was like buffering, and all it did is kept on buffering.
Yeah,
I tried to go back, and I'll have to just wait till it completely recycles because I tried to go back and you couldn't watch the beginning of it. It was just like buffering.
right. Yeah, it was just I was just too far away from a cell tower, and my bandwidth was so low. And then I found out that I had the wrong type of cable for the Rode Go mics. I had the wrong type of cable, so I got the other one coming. Should be here by tomorrow or Monday for that. So like I said, I tried some new stuff today, and like I say, learn some more things I got to do with this stuff, and go from there. But the picture quality was excellent, though. When it did come in, it was excellent picture quality and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out, and like I say, I have a Cinnabon with my name on it, so I'm gonna finish that off before I go to bed, and raise my my blood sugar count for tomorrow morning, so it'll be real high.
No wonder why you're up so damn early. That's why.
Sugar rush.
And so yeah,
I'll ship you over I'll ship you over one of my insulin pens, Dre.
yeah. I got my metformin right here. And so yeah, I'll be good.
And then
Yeah, that'll be it. So as always, appreciate it, gentlemen. Like I said, thanks you guys for supporting this young lady and her goal of becoming part of the drone community. There's several others I've been trying to reach out to. I'm glad she did come in tonight, and hopefully we'll get them all on the panel so we can all enjoy their stories.
Yep.
Well,
See
we
you
look
guys.
forward to your stream with her next week, Dre, and I know you're going to be asking all the questions. So.
I'm gonna be listening. I'm just gonna shut up and listen. Let Adrian handle it.
Just holler, man.
Just,
I know a guy that knows a guy.
I'll see you later, Dre. Have a good night,
All
buddy.
right, you guys
All
take
right,
care.
Take care,
All
Dre.
Dre,
Have a good day tomorrow.
right.
Cigarette lighter?
All right.
Where is Kim from?
She's
Atlanta.
from ATL,
Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Okay.
Yes. That lighter don't work. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one out there. Little one out there.
Hey, Ron, I just went ahead and sent you your link through the Facebook Messenger if you want to hop on in. I had me a good nap, so I feel good right now. So,
Oh, is that what you did when you went on break and you?
yeah, earlier I fell asleep, and then Dre was blowing up my freaking phone. Just keep calling me. I mean, I just fell asleep around 9 something. I got up. I'm like, oh shit, my damn stream. So I came in like 9:15. I came in like 15 minutes late.
Typical.
Well, so it wouldn't matter if I would have showed up on time. All I'd have been doing is sitting there staring
You
at
would have
myself.
to just wait for me because I was asleep. I fell asleep.
I'm surprised you came on.
Shut up, man.
Hey,
Because you were late. You were supposed to be here 9 o'clock.
I told you I was going to be a little late, buddy. I told you that.
And I told you I didn't even know if I'd make it back in time.
Yeah, you're right. You see, at least Steve went ahead and told me early. You told me late, Mr. Aldiaz, Mr.
Yeah.
Time to Fly.
Hey, Al, I just wanted to say I've got a few mat bumps tonight myself. I appreciate that, guy.
Oh, nice. It's Mateo bumps. I think the Mateo bumps. It's going to be a war.
Hey, wait a minute, Chris. Don't call it no freaking mouth bump on my damn show. Don't be saying that bullshit. It's Adrian Mateo Jones bump.
I got an Adrian Mateo drum bump with a P.
I call it the Tamaran bump.
Yeah, my little buddy who likes to hi-hat people.
You damn right. Oh shit! You guys gotta excuse me, but I have to let this crazy ass fucker in here.
Come on in.
He's
Bring him.
retarded, crazy. He kills deer for a living.
Oh,
Well, he feeds
that'd
them
be the
first.
great Ron.
My man.
What's up, Ron?
Yeah,
He literally
There he
kills
is.
deer for a living. See that?
Hand feeds them like they're cute little animals and then puts them on his
I
wall.
mean, shoot him. Exactly. Yeah.
here, Bambi. Here, Bambi.
Thank you, Vito. He would, you know what he does? He digs a big hole over in the backyard and he whistles them in. Come here. And, he goes,
And they whack him.
right in the hole.
Mm.
Well, drag them to it.
Yeah.
That's my
I'm
man.
stuck right now, you know. You need meat in the freezer.
Meat in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Ain't
especially
nothing
the price of meat at the stores.
Yeah.
It's gone crazy.
So how was your day, Ron? Did you do any flying today?
I did not, but I am going to very soon. I've been living here for 8 months now. Finally got my pass to the state park. Holy crap, is it beautiful down there? Oh my gosh. And I think, matter of fact, that everything's charged up. I think I'll be flying tomorrow.
Okay.
What
Nice.
park?
We were just talking about flying legally in state parks.
We can here.
You can?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's called Keyhole State Park in Pine Haven, Wyoming.
You don't need any permission or anything? And now, are you able to take up and land on the park?
Yeah.
Well, it's a state park. I mean, a lot of state parks you can fly in. It's national parks that you really can't fly.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my
Well,
God. The lake
State
is
Park in California. He ain't flying anywhere.
yeah.
His backyard in Wyoming looks just as good as the state parks we have in Florida,
Yeah.
if not better.
Matter of fact,
Keyhole. I just brought up the website.
It is a beautiful place.
Hey, Ron, did you subscribe to All Things Drone, the young lady?
that's 5 minutes from the house.
Yeah, you need to go
Oh,
fly
that's
that.
beautiful. Look at that.
Ooh.
Big
Kind of
rocks.
looks like Lake Tahoe.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me blow you up real quick.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like Emerald Bay.
That doesn't look anything like
Lake
Florida,
Tahoe.
does it, Adrian?
No, it does not. Hell no.
Yeah.
Everything we have here is freaking flatlands.
Landfills. That's about the only mountains
That's
we got.
it.
That's it.
Yeah. It's
Guys,
like,
what about Key
A lot
Largo?
of
How
people
far
that
is
be
that
buried
from
in
you?
freaking garbage.
From me, it's like Key Largo's about 2 hours south of me.
You guys got some pretty nice beaches. I've seen some videos.
Yeah. Well,
put out of you
the
guys.
beaches all over the place down here are nice as hell. It's just dealing with the amount of people. That's the hardest part.
Hold on, Steve-O. There
Here
you
you
go.
go. Here's the promotional video for the park. Can you hear it?
No.
No.
No,
Does
You
it have
can't
any
hear-
music?
you can't hear it. It's just like background music.
Is it copyright music?
I don't think so, but it's
I
got
don't want to strike, and I don't want to remove the delete the stream.
Okay, then I'll just play it without the sound.
Yeah, just play without the sound.
Orion was a lot younger back in, wasn't he, Steve?
it was.
Reminds me of Lake Tahoe.
It kind of does a little bit.
I love the house.
Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Fly
Love
off that deck.
balcony. Holy crap! I love that balcony.
Those must be rental cabins.
Is that where you're staying, Ron? In the cabin?
Pardon me?
Are you staying in the cabin like that?
No, I live 5 minutes from there.
Oh shit!
Lucky bastard.
Who just left?
We
Oh, Chris
lost
Hope.
two. We lost two, Chris and Steve.
Oh, shit.
Oh no shit! I didn't
Steve
even
probably
pay attention.
dropped himself because he was playing that video and he X'd out the whole thing, I'm sure.
Okay.
Probably what it was.
And Chris just said, fuck it, it's Adrian. Oh,
That ain't nothing new.
I know. That's why I
I'll
said
do
that.
the same bullshit too. He just leaves.
I'm not a pro at streaming like you are, dickhead.
That's Mr. Dickhead.
Whatever.
How you
Mr.
been?
Dickhead. I've been good, Ron. How you been?
Good.
Good. There you guys go.
That's what happens when you push the wrong button.
I knew it.
That's what I said.
Yep, that's what Maddie said.
Push
Did you
the X,
push
scream it
Chris
out.
Oakes button too, or what?
I know,
I
right?
think I did the same thing.
Yeah, somebody just asked about Yellowstone. They're opening back up in a couple days, just the south entrance. It's going to be complicated, though. You can, depending on your license plate number, as to what day of the week you can go in. But like if you're going for like several days in a row, you can only go like every other day. On even days or odd days, depending on your license plate. They have it all mapped out for now, but some of the best.
Kind of like gas going to the gas stations in the old days, huh, Ron?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Odd and even plate numbers.
Yeah, I was very lucky. I have friends coming here from Pennsylvania in early August for the rally, and I'm taking them to Red Lodge, Montana, which is up not far from the north entrance of the park, and the whole town was flooded just a week and a half ago. But my hotel, luckily, it only came as close to the other side of the street. They said they had boulders like this big around floating down the street. It was bad.
We need some of that rain over here in California.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, where it really needs to be is, besides California, it needs to be up in Colorado and start
Colorado, Vegas,
filling
filter
the
down there.
basins and the reservoirs. They've already cut back Powell. In fact, I don't know if you heard, but Powell is not releasing any more water down to Meade. They shut down.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they're holding it. They're holding it back so they can use it for generation power, because they know of the power blackouts are going to be occurring. For the well, from the Midwest and going north west. I mean, they're predicting blackouts, not brownouts, blackouts.
Are you guys still having fires over there? Al, Steve?
No.
Livermore had fires on the other side of the mountain over there.
You are Texas over there? Chris Hope? You guys having any wildfires?
Yeah, they got some in Central Texas right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dry here. It's dry. The whole state's dry.
Yeah, that's tough.
I know we have them here in Florida sometimes. Not every year, but sometimes. Sometimes it gets pretty bad over here. That's because some knuckleheads set the freaking fire up.
That's usually what our problem is down here. Some douchebag gets high and decides to set something on fire.
Yeah, Mother Nature. Well, Adrian, you can see this, but Mother Nature got real pissy up at work the other day. Thank God we debated on whether to take a flight or not. The pilots were like, okay, let's chance it. Let's go. We hurry up and left. Right before we left, though, he said, let's put our cars in the hangar. And we did. Thank God. But this is here at our apartment that we stay at off duty. But this is just when you're shoveling hail.
Holy shit.
Oh, my gosh.
In the middle of the summer. That's out of the parking garage. That's how deep it was. That's how bad.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Better than you to me, buddy.
Yeah.
Correct. That's, yeah. Y'all can keep that snow or hail or whatever the hell it is you get.
I tried to swindle a deal. I stopped at a Ford dealership on the way home Wednesday, Friday. Well, what's today? Saturday, yesterday. And there's a town, about 45 minutes from here in South Dakota. And it's called Belfouche, South Dakota. If you Google or do a search on that, hailstorm, Belfouche, South Dakota, they got just pulverized. But the Ford dealership lost every vehicle in the parking lot.
Whoa.
And I was going to see what kind of deal I could swindle. So, hey, do a little trade-in, a little insurance claim. Chris Hope, just do it again.
Yep.
Aldia, you have any jobs for tomorrow? Later on?
No, Monday.
Monday? Well, you keep hopping up, Mr. Chrissy Hope.
Getting the red egg.
Oh. Hey, New Fun Drum Production. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for
How are you, Bill?
What's his name?
Bill.
Yeah, I can never get his freaking name. Ow. Damn it, man.
What's your name, Adrian?
My probably killing me something awful today. What was that, Steve-O?
Nothing.
Mikey from Fly Zone Drones in here too.
Hey, Mr. Mikey. Arrivederci, tutti frutti.
Bill,
Fruity, fruity.
Hugo's here. Did I say that right, Adrian? Hugo? Or is it Hugo?
Hugo. Hugo Vista Aérea.
Myself to him? Yep, I am.
I think he's in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Is it? That looks like. Oh yeah, Michigan Lake. Yep, Michigan.
Go ahead, Big Ron.
This is in about
Oh,
40 minutes.
I already don't like that.
Holy
Oh shit!
That's hail.
What's that dude doing just sitting in that thing? What are you, nuts? Run!
Oh, is that you in there?
Hey,
No.
do.
No, not
Yeah,
my
I
truck.
guess you're
That's
kind
a
of
tornado.
stuck, right? Yeah, that's you could tell by the. Yeah, it is definitely. Oof!
Yeah,
Holy cow.
What?
That's nuts. I'd be shitting my pants.
Oh, without a doubt, sitting in a truck by yourself. Yeah, absolutely.
his vehicles. Well, he's under an overhang.
That's not going
He's
to
still
protect you
getting
very
No,
much.
that overhang will crush that truck.
Exactly.
Get under a
Holy
bridge.
crap.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Imagine those. They said there were some people that were out in there and they were using their hands to try and cover their head. And there were people with broken bones in their hands.
I bet.
Holy crap. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a drone shot.
That's the hardest part, watching aftermath drone shots.
Yeah.
It's the hardest
Wow.
part, watching the aftermath of this stuff.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, looks like Johnny's house.
I know, right?
Wow.
Wow. Look at
Seriously.
that. Look at the dents. All the dents.
Yeah.
Look at all the windows busted out.
Good knit.
I just want to know why is the gas cap open?
Like, look at that Dodge.
Did it hit that hard or what?
Look at that truck cap
Open.
off.
That's the one car dealership.
Dude, I would be pissed if that's my freaking truck. Oh shit.
That one looks like your truck right there. The red one.
It does.
It did.
Yeah.
That blows.
Yeah, that's Mother Nature when she gets pissy here.
It sucks knowing that you're living right in the middle of a path of what could be the last storm of your life. It's terrible, bro.
Yeah.
We're damn near due for one down here. We haven't had a bad storm hit South Florida.
And I
Years,
pray to God
bro.
that we don't either, man.
Mhm.
Well, you know it's coming. It's just a matter of time.
Well, it's like
'cause
your big storm
I think
is
it's
our
been
big
over a
earthquake.
decade. We haven't had one over a decade.
We haven't had every time that we've had one coming close, it just skirted the other direction or hits Johnny.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Al and Steve, you're about due for an earthquake. Yeah.
Well, and you know,
yeah.
when we get the heat waves and you get them these early morning heat warm ups, that's usually when it is. But at least the last ones that we have, they've been pretty small, and there's been a lot of them out towards the Imperial Valley area, towards El Centro and stuff, because that's a big hot spot out there. But we have earthquakes every single day. I mean, you're just not registering or not feeling them.
No. We just had a
Wait,
tropical
wait,
storm
wait.
whip through here a few weeks ago, and it was like done. It was quick.
We're waiting for the big one here on the Hayward Fault. That's what the one that's going to shake up the Bay Area.
I watched too many movies, bro.
Well, yeah, that's my one cousin says, well, I'm going to go buy some property in Vegas so I can have beachfront property as you guys drop in the ocean.
Right?
So what was I hearing Dre saying earlier about was it Bob
Dempsey and Tom Dowling? Bob's talking about wanting to do a Las Vegas meetup.
Oh, yeah.
And they were thinking either sometime in October or maybe March, but March kind of coincides with the South Florida one.
Yeah.
So he was thinking October would probably be better.
Better weather in Vegas in October.
And then you got to find a place to do it because you got to be somewhere where you're not near the airport. At the same time, somewhere where the tourists like us, like somebody like me that would go, I'd want to be somewhere where I could kind of see everything. You know, so
I'll tell you what, some of the hotels in Vegas, because they want you to come in and gamble. You can get 4 or 5 star hotels for $100 a night.
Yeah.
And what's the one airline?
Southwest.
Allegiant.
Oh, yeah.
I can get round trip for like $85 round trip. Yeah, Vegas.
How's that trip coming along to Alaska pretty soon?
Yeah, that's coming up in 2 months from today.
Oh, you're going back to Alaska like you did that last trip?
Yeah. 2 months and 3 days I leave.
Are you out of fish, Ron?
What's that?
You're out of fish.
Oh, yeah.
Reason you need to go back.
Yep. And then I just went and bought a new freezer.
We know it's not got nothing to do with the hot tub.
I need it. And the bison hunt in September. I'll need a little freezer space for that too. I'm taking my disabled friend out with my box and we're going to do a bison hunt. And he told me we're taking some of this meat. I'm like, okay.
So,
you-
Ron, you were saying that from where you stay at, Montana is literally close to you.
Yeah, it's I can be up in the southeast corner of Montana in about 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay, that's the closest one.
It's just there's another route I could take and go faster, but it's not as scenic.
What is the closest state to you? That's probably about maybe an hour, 2.
You ever watched the show Yellowstone, man?
Never watched it.
Where they
I mean,
drop all
so-
the bodies on the Montana Wyoming line.
Yeah, that show actually that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from the north entrance of Yellowstone. But I mean, South Dakota is only a little over an hour from me, not even an hour.
Okay.
To go to Mount Rushmore or the Badlands or whatever. That's the nice thing about this area. I mean, in half a day, you can be Yellowstone. Glacier National Park, in my opinion, is the prettiest national park in the nation. That's 5 hours from me. Yellowstone's 4. Got Devil's Tower, got Mount Rushmore, got the Badlands, Grand Tetons National Park. Every time I think about Grand Tetons now, you guys from Florida, I think of that whole case there, with that couple from Florida.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you talking about the dude that went on the trip with his girl and never came back without her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
You hear it.
ended
They
up
released
finding
his they released his confession.
Oh,
I
did
didn't
they?
see that.
Yeah, he had it all written out, and they just posted it last night. Actually,
Oh, we all knew from day one that it was him. It was just a matter of time before they found him.
I just really hope they do something to the parents because the parents knew and they were trying
Of course
to
they
hide
did. Of course they did.
it.
What story is this, Ron?
There was a couple. They were early 20s.
yeah.
Back, was it in the fall?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I think I heard that story. What's the name? It started with a P or something. Last name, didn't it? Pepino
yeah,
or something.
Gabby Petito and
Gabby
Petito. There you
Petito.
go.
Yeah.
what was his name? I forget his name, but yeah, they. I've been in that little section right where the murder happened.
Where they found her body.
Petito,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, where they found. Yeah.
But yeah, they went. We were traveling around the U.S. and they. There was the big controversy about is they were in Utah, and apparently they get into some big argument.
They had the cops.
They had the cops there.
They released the video cam footage of that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a small
Brian Laundrie.
domestic dispute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyhow, it was in her van, and he shows back up in Florida with her van and not her.
Without her.
Without her.
nuts.
What an idiot.
He was using her credit cards on the way back.
Yes.
Didn't they find his body in the Everglades or some shit? Like
Yeah,
that?
I did.
They
Yeah.
did.
What did he kill himself, or was he eaten by a
Yeah.
snake or bitten by a snake?
He committed suicide.
Oh, okay.
Adrian,
Sir?
I'm gonna cut out a little, buddy. It's gonna be early for Christmas.
All right.
morning.
I'll see
Yeah,
you
I
later.
think I'm gonna
Chris.
cut
Good
out
night,
too.
man.
I'm gonna
All
have
right,
to
Chris.
too, Adrian.
Looks like that time of night there, Adrian.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole gang's going. So I chase everybody away.
No, not at all, Ron. We've been
No,
here for
you
about
just
2
got here
hours,
late.
3.
Yeah, it's been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Chat.
Chris.
Yeah,
All right,
Chris,
folks,
hope.
stay up. Adrian,
Thank you.
thanks,
Later,
Ron. Take
Steve-o.
care. Maddie, take care. Chris, take
Hey,
care.
take
Steve,
care, guys.
All right, take
Later,
care.
Stay up, man.
Adrian, thank you. Good to see you, Maddie, Ron,
Hey, you
and
too,
everybody in
Steve.
chat. Have a great rest of your weekend.
See you later, man.
You too, buddy.
Bye bye.
Good stream, brother.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Good stream, man.
It was a long one.
Yeah.
Adrian,
besides me waking up late to my own damn shit because I would knock the hell out.
I know. When I text, because I text Dre too, and I said, "Yo, where's this motherfucker at?"
You see what I mean? I believe when you texted me, let me see. You texted me what?
I think I texted you at like 10 minutes before or 20 minutes before, and because I didn't see that you had a notification.
You texted me at 8:45 because that's what I had my alarm set up for 8:45. But then again, bro, I was deep fucking sleep. I would knock the hell out.
Yeah, I texted Dre. I said, "Yo, where's Adrian?" He said he should be here. I heard from him like 3 hours ago. Oh well. Yeah,
and then Dre just started blowing me the fuck up until he finally woke me up. What's up, Big Ron?
When you coming? When you coming to visit?
Dude,
I know I want to get out there.
It's funny you said that because I was looking at plane tickets the other day, and the prices are not cheap.
Oh no,
not right now.
The prices are not fucking cheap.
No. That's why Matt keeps saying, when you come to Australia, when the prices come down a little bit.
I need to get up there anyways because my grandmother and my cousins. Then I have uncles and cousins and aunts in Colorado Springs, so it's not far from there.
Bro, if it wasn't for this COVID bullshit run, things would have been so much fucking better.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this could have been so much freaking better.
Yeah. It made everybody's life and living nightmare.
The whole entire world is suffering because of this bullshit.
Oh shit, man.
Hey, what's going on, Tom? Let's capture online. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Tom. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and there's a lot of delays, like what V-Dub just said. A lot of flights are being canceled left and right every freaking day.
That's because of the pilot shortage.
That's due to pilot shortage and staff shortages, and they can't find anybody to fly the fucking plane. Fly the plane, man.
Have a good night, Charlie Goluski.
We're suffering right now too at my work. Oh, bad.
I can imagine.
We're down. We're down 2 pilots, and this past week, it started on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever the 31st is, we have no pilot coverage for day shift, night shift only.
Are they just not coming to work, period, because they don't want to?
No, we don't. We don't have anybody to cover the shifts. And they're only allowed to do so many days of overtime. They're only allowed to do so many hours. But yeah. It's getting bad. A lot of the pilots they're leaving and going to the airlines. Part of our problem with our company is that they're not paying our pilots well enough.
Yeah.
These guys are, the first couple of years of leaving a place like ours and going to the airlines, your first year or two, you're not going to make much. You're going to sit, right seat. But after about your third year, you get in the left seat and you start pushing up over $100,000 a year.
Yeah. I hear you, buddy.
Oh boy. All right, man. I'm gonna call it.
Big Ron, I'm gonna also go ahead and call it a night as well, buddy.
All right, man.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Everybody that was in the panel, thank you. Really appreciate it. It's been a great show, man. We literally, I feel good, man, because even though I was late, we were able to help folks get, the numbers.
It was a productive show, bro. It was a good show for everybody.
Can't ask for more. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and see you all later.
Good night, guys.
Hey, Ron, thank you for popping in, buddy.
All right, guys. See you guys.
Later, Adrian.
Later. Bye.